just crooked. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to FlavaHouse Network's Weekend Eats. I be Casey, yes I be, and it's going to be exciting tonight. We're going to be doing some delicious Jerk Glazed Chicken. Now I want you to hear that, Jerk Glazed Chicken. This is Casey style, and I got a special side that I'm going to tell you about later. Also, we're going to have our wonderful Mocktail Moment that our mixologist came up with to pair with this delicious chicken. Oh, baby, if you didn't see that short, you sure missed out. I'm going to tell you that. And we're going to be doing some kitchen rhythm stuff. I'm going to give y'all a few little tips. I'm going to be telling you a little secret that we can all do for ourselves or in a group with our Sundown Coffee. And we're just going to have a little talk about some things, all things life here that's happening right now that's affecting everybody. Just talking. And of course, y'all let y'all all up in my business because that's what we do. But first of all, I'm going to let you see what the ingredients are for this delicious chicken. Oh, yeah. Did I say that? Ooh. Did I forget someone? Dun, dun, dun. Hey, tell me this ain't beautiful. Look at this here, right here. I need for my mixologist to have a moment and just tell us what it is. What is this, mixologist? Wow, this is delicious. Delicious. Okay, so our mixologist is missing in action. I'm going to taste it, and I think I can taste all the ingredients. How about that? I bet you don't think I can. I bet you don't think I can. Watch. Ooh, that's really good. My grill master's over here. What you think, honey?
Oh, baby, this is kicking it off.
Okay, this is, from what I heard, this was an island pleasure. Because, of course, island pleasure. We are doing this Casey-style jerk chicken, and this is really good. You know, jerk is usually really hot. You know, I'm not going to take mine all the way there. You can if you want to with them Scotch binders. I ain't do all that. However, looks like we have, I'm tasting some pineapple juice. I'm tasting some lime juice, a little bit of ginger. I see some wonderful mint leaves here. And what is this blue stuff? The blue stuff is called what, beautiful assistant? Blue carousel. Yes, it is. So, this is what we got here. The houses did that thing for the island pleasure. Yes, we're going to go right over here, and I'm going to show you guys all of the ingredients to this chicken. I'm going to get my pleasure back over here because y'all know I'll be drinking, and I won't do anything that I need to do, including eat this. So,
hey, honey, mixologist is in the house.
Oh, yeah. Well, we already did his job, so he can come back later and tell us about it.
Do you like your island reset?
It is an island pleasure. It sure is. It most certainly is. So what I'm going to do, y'all, before I get started telling y'all things that I can't see, guess what I'm going to do? Uh-oh. Guess what I am going to do? Glasses. So I can see. All right, y'all. Let me get this on here. The first thing we have going on here, I have some lovely dry chicken legs. Well, not dried, you know, but they're nice and dried off. We put a dry brine on here. We did a little bit of the ADOS meat tenderizer. And if you don't know by now, this is what we do. In order to do a dry brine, make it nice and juicy. This does have some salt content. So if you're sensitive to salt, hey, use this. Don't use a whole lot of salt in your other stuff, but use this right here. Okay. Also, I will tell you this. They do have an ADOS meat marinade, which I would use dry. It is no salt. I think you can find it on Amazon. Some grocery stores may have it. If you can find it, I would use it, but I wouldn't. I mean, you can put it in the water if you want. I would just do a dry brine, and it works the same way. But these chicken legs are fire, and we're going to use those. Then we're going to have, let me get my vegetables over here if I can reach it. Okay, so I got all these vegetables over here, and I'm trying not to spill them because this is heavy. I have green peppers, excuse me, no, I don't. I have yellow, orange, and red peppers, and I have some diced up jalapenos that are de-seeded. I have some beautiful white diced onions here. Put them over there. Gotta put them over here because my arms are too short. Yes, I have little bitty arms. Okay, not little bitty, but little bitty, like all right. And then I have some chives. So the chives are all chopped up here, and Finally, I have a lime that is cut in half. So I have one lime. This right here, I use Splenda products. So this is a Splenda blend of brown sugar and Splenda because, I use Splenda. You can use light brown sugar instead if you don't want to use that product. I also have some orange juice concentrate. And this is going to be part, because what I'm going to be doing, as I said, I am making a jerk glazed chicken, not a jerk chicken. It's different, but it's the same dynamic. It's easier, it's quicker, and oh baby, it's so delicious, as you can see. So I'll be having a dry rub, and then I'll be having a sauce that is based on the, just stay around, you'll see. Got this, of course, a little bit of salt, because beautiful assistant has what? A salt fetish. So everything she has to put a little in there, it's fine with me. Okay, we have some allspice, because allspice is traditional for jerk chicken. We have some ginger. We have some minced garlic, which I got to grab out the fridge. I didn't want it to sit out. I have dried ginger, so I'm going to show you all my dried ingredients. I have some allspice little bulbs, but I don't really have to use that because I have the ground one. We have black pepper. We have some cinnamon. We have nutmeg. We have some thyme. We do have some thyme, don't we? Do we have thyme? Do you remember? That doesn't mean that regress. Okay. And of course, always the star of every show for me and every meal, and I cannot do without it, my Casey's Blessing, which will be coming to a place near you soon. I'm going to have a little production sale in a couple of weeks, and I'll have about 50 bottles available. I'll let you know, because I'm going to tell you, this will do it for you. This will do it for your life. This is an enhancer, and you want to enhance everything and make it highly flavored. So until then, use what you normally use at your local grocers. If you're sodium sensitive or sugar sensitive, because this doesn't have either one, just read your labels and go light. Then I have a little bit, of course, of my Splenda. I have some soy sauce. Now, I like the sweet soy sauce. You can use regular soy sauce, low sodium, whatever tickles your fancy. I have some olive oil. I have some chicken broth. Of course, I have a little bit of canola oil here. I have some white vinegar. Now you're like, what is she going to do with all these things? So you got 3 different dynamics going on here. And the special thing that I'm not going to let you know about until later has some of these ingredients. But I will tell you, it is a great side. And I'm going to surprise you. You'll just have to wait on it. You'll have to stay and watch. And I have some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And then my little secret ingredient for my side. I'll show you what the side is, the ingredient is, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to make. Okay, I have some beautiful penne pasta. You can use whatever kind of pasta you want, but this really works well with what I'm going to do. And some of you may be able to guess it. If you can guess, have at it. All right, so let me put this down, get this over here, just like that. And I'm going to go over here and get a freezer bag because I want to start with my dry brine. I'm going to put the dry brine together. And I'm going to tell you, a quick hack to do this is if you can find a jerk chicken seasoning that you really like. For me, I like to control my heat. So this is why I make my own. But I have used some that, was pretty good. And it's like whatever the store brand was. And if I needed to add a little something, I did. I try not to get anything that was too hot. But they do have some nice things out there to make it simple for you. And you ain't got to go through all this and have all these ingredients. So let me just get this over here. Get that over there. And I'm going to get a little bowl. And I'm going to mix this stuff together. Also, if you do stuff like jerk things, and I'm going to tell you, it doesn't have to be a jerk chicken. You can put this seasoning on a lot of different things. So it's up to you. And you can control your season. That's why I kind of mix my stuff together. I really came up with Casey's Blessing for that very reason. Because I'm going to tell you, you get all the seasoning here for a specific thing, and then you don't make it again, and you got all the seasoning. So I figured out, hey, I'm going to do something different. Yeah, that's good. Or we have the smaller one.
That has sauce.
Okay, so give me this and give me a little fork or something.
Okay.
And then I'll just show you I'm going to put this together. So I'm going to do the dry brine. So the dry brine is going to consist of, and so will I might also do both of them at the same time. So yeah, I'm gonna do 2 bowls. Okay, I'm gonna need this for the dry brine, which I will transfer over. But you use all your dried ingredients.
You want to use this one for the dry brine?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this for the dry brine, and I'll use this for my liquid or my sauce. I need some ketchup, and I need my minced onion. I minced garlic. I'm sorry.
Okay. Minced garlic is down below.
Oh, see, look at her. See, she had the garlic here. I have so many compartments now, and then I have my minced garlic, and she thought about it because I forgot my paprika, because paprika gives it a nice flavor and a color. So let me just get this top off of here because they're going to show you I don't use this as much, or I haven't used it at all yet.
Want me to help you?
Yeah, because I can't get into it. Okay, it's brand new. That's the nutmeg. So I'm going to start with the allspice. So what I'm going to do, because I'm using this in both of the sauce and here, I'm going to do a tablespoonful of each one of these dry ingredients, okay, with the exception of the pepper. The pepper will be a half of, I'm sorry, let me retract. Not tablespoon, teaspoonful, okay, because you will be fire if I, yeah. You'll need a fire extinguisher. You'll need more than Corey's drink. Yes, you will.
What did you want me to grab?
Okay, nothing. I just need the ketchup. The ketchup and the honey. Okay, so I know this is like a lot of ingredients, and I'm gonna tell you how to cut it down and make it simple. But of course, I want to show you the whole recipe. I have some no sugar added ketchup, and the reason why I have that because I have all these other things that I'm going to add into it, and I have a little bit of honey. I'll use a little bit of that, but you know I don't use a whole lot of sugar products. Okay, so we're gonna start with the allspice. So I'm going to do a teaspoonful of allspice, and I'll start in the dry first. And once I make up the dry, then I'll just transfer half of that over into here. So that's why I'm doing a teaspoon. If you're just going to do the dry, you're going to do a half a teaspoon. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to do that. You're like, oh, she's not measuring. I know what it looks like. Leave me alone. Okay, I know what I'm doing. You get the measuring spoon though. Unless you've been cooking since you were egg like me. And you know, they didn't even have Eggland's Best back then. I probably was the first Eggland's Best egg. Yes, I was. I think so. Maybe. Okay, I'm a claim that. Okay, y'all need to know. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing with some ginger. And ginger, you want to kind of be easy with it because it can get a little spicy. Not spicy like a jalapeno, but it kind of gets you. So I'm going to do a teaspoonful of the dry ginger. And pretty much everything else, okay? I will take the cinnamon, and doing a whole teaspoon. I'm going to do a half a teaspoonful of cinnamon. Okay, get that in there. Let me get my nutmeg, and I'm going to do a teaspoonful of nutmeg. Just like that. Put that back. I'm going to take, and you know what I need? My rosemary. I just thought about it because rosemary is not customary, but it gives it a good flavor. I can get it. Where is it?
It's in the cabinet.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get it. I'll get it. Where? There it is. You know, we make our own powdered rosemary, so I have to remember what the bottle looks like. You can buy this from what my husband is telling me. They have it on Amazon, but it's way pricey, so why go there? I'm going to put a teaspoonful of this powdered rosemary in here. Because rosemary just enhances the flavor of any chicken or meat. Really, I love it on everything. And I'm going to take some onion powder. And like I said, remember, for you guys just coming in, teaspoonful of all these ingredients. Because I'm splitting it between the bowls. Okay? And let's see what else I got here. I thought I had garlic. I have onion. I thought I had garlic over here. I'm going to put my thyme in. As soon as I open that. I haven't used that in like forever either.
Oh, that's why it's not open?
Now, I have so many of repeat of these things. That's why I said I like just having one thing, but I'm going to put a teaspoonful of thyme in there. And I'm going to use some garlic powder, even though I'm going to be using minced garlic. They have two different flavors. For the dried, I'm going to use the garlic powder, and I'm going to also put some of that inside the sauce. So that's a thing too. I think I got everything here except for my pepper and my paprika. So I'm going to do a quarter teaspoon. I'll do a half a teaspoonful of the pepper because, like I said, I'm splitting it between the two. And then I'm going to do a teaspoonful of this paprika. Smoked paprika. Smoked paprika does have a flavor. All paprika has flavor. Some is more robust. Some is a little milder. Some you use just for a garnish and prettiness, and some you use for flavor and color. And I'm using this. So I have a couple of different kinds. Let me get this in here. I'm going to be doing a teaspoonful of that. Teaspoon and a half, actually, for the color. And then finally, I'm going to make it rain with my Casey's Blessing. See, the thing about Casey's Blessing is you can make it rain until you just get tired of your hand moving. Because it's not going to do anything because it's just spices. And it just enhances the flavor. You don't want to mash your flavors or your food. You want to be able to have the integrity of each thing that you put in your mouth, really. So I'll tell you, I'll put about a tablespoonful of Casey's Blessing in here. Just like that. All right. And a pinch of this for you know who. If you don't know, just watch the rewatch. I'll tell you. I tell you every time I'm on here. Anyway, so just a little bit. Okay. I got about a quarter teaspoonful of salt. All right. So we have all our ingredients and all the dry ingredients in here. As you can see, not a lot. And now I'm just going to take them and I'm just going to blend them together just like that. But one of them I didn't put in yet, and I'm going to show you. Because what I like to do, I do one of two things. I don't really use the Splenda packets. I use Splenda Zero here. No carbs, no nothing. But if I'm trying to replace something like this, because I'm going to tell you, you have to be very mindful when you use this, when you're browning stuff, because it will stick to your pan. So you really want to grease your pan really good, even if it's a non-stick one. You do not want to ruin a pan. I ruin my best pan like that. So I'm very mindful when I use brown sugar. I like it, but I'm mindful. So I'm going to take a little bit of this, and it's going to be a half a teaspoonful of the brown sugar. Let me see if I have one that's open already. Yep, I do. And I'm just going to put a little bit in here, but I'm breaking it up. I want to make sure there are no lumps, no bumps, no nothing, none of that, none of that, none of that stuff, none of that there stuff, okay? And I'm going to open it up just like that. And my hand is clean, so I'm going to dig my hand in here and just get a little and sprinkle it in here. But use a spoon. Okay? I'm going to do a teaspoonful, and that's about this much. And I'm just going to sprinkle it throughout here. Maybe a teaspoonful and a half, because I'm going to mix this and blend this. Now, this can feel a little, and I'm not going to say it's damp. It doesn't feel damp. Hey there, Lone. How are you, my dear? And hello, Matthew. Long time no see. Yes. Did you? Let me tell you, you had a honey glazed chicken sandwich. You did? Well, if you like chicken sandwiches, Matthew, try what we had on the Love Rhythm recipe yesterday. Go on my channel and, honey, let me tell you, Matthew, you ain't never tasted a chicken sandwich like that, and you never will. It's the most delicious thing, and it's so easy. So I got everything in here. So what I did, guys, I'm making a dry rub that I am splitting between my sauce, which is going to be my jerk glaze. And this is a dry brine that's going to go on my jerk chicken. Now, usually when people do jerk chicken, or you get it in a traditional Jamaican restaurant, they do one of two things. They will because it's really just a Jamaican way of barbecuing chicken with certain spices. Some people, when they make it at home, they put it inside the oven. Of course, me being me, I had to come up with a different way. So you're going to find out. Just stay. I'm not telling you anything. But put it this way. This is Casey's way. So I have put all of these wonderful spices in here, and I am just mixing them up, and I'm going to let you see, because it's important that you get all the lumps out and blend your spices when you are mixing them. Like I told earlier, for anybody who didn't hear me, if you want to get the hack, find you a really good jerk seasoning and either take it up a level or you can't bring it down. Try to find one that's not too hot, and then you can kind of level off what you want. Unless you like fire engine hot. That's you. Okay, but see, I always got to KCI's everything. So I decided to just do my own because that's just who I am. And I wanted to show you that if you have you have the option. A lot of times we have all these spices in our cabinets and stuff, in our drawers, and we never use them. So I try to get you guys to explore your spices, get use out of them. So now this is what it looks like. See, that's what it looks like. So I'm going to take half of this and I'm going to put it inside here. So let me get half, just like that. Yeah, half is good. Okay, and I'm going to leave the rest of this for my chicken legs that I'm going to rub this on. It's going to be a nice rub. So now I have this half here, and I'm going to make my sauce, the beginning of my sauce. Now, usually what they will do, they'll make a marinade. They'll marinate it for hours or overnight. And then they'll take it.
Lola is telling us some things I'm not sure she's talking about. She said, at what point do we stage an intervention? I know she can't have sugar, but 2 wrongs don't make a right. Someone lift her car keys while we add the salt.
What are you talking about? Okay, Lo, listen. The salt ain't me. Okay, the salt is beautiful assistant. And that's why I put a pinch in. But then you got to realize, everything else that I use, with the exception of the ADOS meat tenderizer, there's no salt. So I will say it again. Your body needs a certain amount of sodium in it. The reason why, what you say, you stage an salt intervention for okay, you can do that. But see, I keep her to a minimum, for real. I keep everybody here to a minimum. My husband keeps us to a minimum because he's the salt police. Okay, so not to worry. We're going to be all right. We get our blood tests and we make sure our sodium levels are what they are, and we try to watch the other things, contrary to popular belief. However, we do need a little bit of sodium. We need a balance of sodium and potassium in our blood in order for our bodies to function. What I find is that we overdo because we don't read labels. So almost everything you put in your mouth has some component of sodium in it. So when you do too much of it and then you add extra, well, there you go. Hence is why I came up with Casey's Blessing, because it enhances flavor. And you really don't have to have the salt unless you just want it. And if you want to add it, it's different than cooking with it. Because if you add it, you can control it. If you cook with it, yeah, not so much. All right, so I have this sugar, no sugar added ketchup. So I'm going to take this and I will do probably half of this bottle of this ketchup. It's really small. So this bottle is about 13 ounces. So yeah, I would probably do the whole thing because I'm making a lot of sauce. So I'm using the ketchup. I'm using 13 ounces of this. And you can use regular ketchup if you want. That's up to you. But I like I said, I try to not do too much processed sugar if I can. Some of these recipes require you doing it, and I just try to use substitutes. But yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, this don't taste bad. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. It has the sugar from the tomato, and the tomato is a fruit, believe it or not. So we got that in here. So I have 13 ounces in here. Remember, I have half of those spices. And for this, I'm gonna do one more thing because I didn't put any heat in here. They used to use Scotch bonnet peppers. I'll use some jalapenos, deseeded, taking the seeds out. I ain't going there. Okay, I do like my esophagus. It's already burned enough from the GERD. I ain't trying to do that. Okay, so let me get a little bit of cayenne pepper because I do want to take it up just a little. So I'm gonna put a little cayenne pepper in here, just a touch. Yes, I am. So about a quarter teaspoonful of cayenne, and I'm just a dash in the other one. Not a lot, because my husband has already informed me, don't take it to the fire state. I'm like,
oh no.
I'm like, really?
Ooh, Lon said I'm planning on making my own salt this summer. The beach isn't too far away.
Oh, yes. Well, you know what you got to do if you make some salt. Send me some, girl. Okay? Send me some. That's Beautiful Assistant. Maybe you'll make some special salt for Beautiful Assistant, right? Okay, so we have that in here. We have everything else in here. What I'm going to do now is put a few of these jalapenos in this here sauce.
She said, let's give beautiful assistant a job at the desalinization plant. And they save a buck or two.
I know, right? So I would take a little sprinkle, about a teaspoonful of these chopped up jalapeno peppers and put it in my sauce, y'all. Yeah. Long going in on beautiful assistant today, isn't she, huh? Long going in on my girl today. I'ma hit it. I'ma hit it again with some Casey's blessing, because you know how I do. Okay? And let's move this over. And then I'm also going to hit it with a little bit of my Splenda. You can put a half a teaspoon of regular sugar in there. I have a brown sugar inside my mixture. I am going to get some of this, and see, it's the concentrated orange juice here. If I had regular orange juice, but I used it up, I would use this. I would use that. So I'm going to use a little bit of this. I really don't want to use a lot. I'd rather use fresh. But I think we used all the orange, right?
Yeah.
We used all the orange. Okay, so let me get that out. I'm going to put just a little tad. Now, you know, it's mostly frozen here now. It didn't unthaw. But you just want to take about a teaspoonful of this. And then if you like concentrated orange juice, make some more, or we can, I guess, make some kind of drink with it. We'll figure out something. Okay, so I'm putting about a teaspoonful of that, and that gets you a little citrus thing going on. Okay. And then we just get that off the side. Put that top back on. That's the thing I like about this. You can put it back on there. Stick that over there. Okay, and let me wipe my hands. Then I'm going to squeeze a little bit of this lime juice in here. So I have a half of lime, and I'm going to squeeze half of that juice. Not all of it, half of it in there. Okay, and wipe my hands. I'm going to take this soy sauce. It's a sweet soy sauce. I find I like it a little bit better. I used to get the low sodium one, but I saw this. I said, I'm going to walk on the wild side as soon as I figure out how to open this. Okay, so there you go. See, it's all black, so you can't tell where the safety seal is, especially if you're visually impaired like I am. Okay, so that's why I usually have all these things open by beautiful assistant, but I see they dipping on me left and right here, so I'm going to struggle and do it. Try to open it up, find out where the opening is on here, but that's not working. I'm about to get them to give me a knife, y'all. Why would they put black all the way around here, knowing full well? There you go. Okay, now seal's gone. The seal is gone, babe. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to put a teaspoonful of the soy sauce, the sweet soy sauce. It has a different flavor. It's not salty. It is sweet, believe it or not. So we're going to put a little bit of that in here. Hey, it really does not want me to use it. It's like, okay, I'm going to get in this bottle. Yes, I am. There you go. So just a touch, just like that. Okay, that's all I need. You're all I need to get by. Okay, I'm going to take a teaspoonful of olive oil. Just a little bit in here, a little bit of olive. Popeye just ditched her, and you know we've been helping her hold it down for the last couple of years. Yeah, I don't know what to say about my guy. You know, he just kind of just disappeared. Yes, he did. I'm going to put one little squirt of a half a teaspoonful of this ginger, real ginger in here. And then I'm going to get my real garlic and put it in also. And I'm going to do a tablespoonful of my real garlic because I love it. And then I am going to take, I guess this is the one that I got open it. I'm going to put a teaspoonful of this honey. And the reason why I'm doing that because I need it to bind because it's a glaze. So I'm going to do that. Okay, got that in there. And now I'm just going to stir it up. I'm going to stir it up. Yeah, I am. Okay, get that all nice and stirred.
Ms. Huckabee said hello, by the way.
Hello, Madam Huckabee. How are you?
Well, my mom said that her first grill went really well.
It did. What did you make, Lone? Tell me what you did. I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know what Lone made. Anybody want to know what Lone made? Throw some hearts up in there because we need to know.
I want to know.
You know Grill Master want to know, right? Tell us, Lone. Tell us. Please. I need to know. I'm going to do one more thing here because I want this to be a darker color, more caramelized, and it will once it cooks, but I just want it to look like that. So I'm going to take a little bit of this Gravy Master for some color. Because the little red because of the ketchup. So we're going to put that in there because I want it to look a certain way because y'all know how I am. I'm visual. Okay, so while Lone types in and tells us what she cooked, beautiful assistant, come over here and taste this. And see, that Gravy Master did exactly what I wanted to do. It darkened it up, took some of that red out of there. And I may put a little bit more. Okay, get out a little taste. Tell me what you think.
Okay. That's very flavorful. That's very tasty.
It's good. Not too hot.
Mm-hmm.
Not too salty. Well, I don't know shoot that. I was gonna say not too salty. I'll put a little bit more Gravy Master in it because I want it to be dark. That deep, dark, delicious looking stuff. For those of you just coming in, we are making a Jerk Glazed Chicken. We got some other surprises coming for you too. And then I got all these things that I'm going to be telling you about. But while we're doing this here, I was thinking to myself today, because they said something on the news. They said that people are working to buy food. Well, we know we work to buy food, but in the context that, you work to pay your rent, your mortgage, whatever case it be, but the food is so high now until you're paying prices as though you were paying another rent, another mortgage. I can attest to that. I'm not going to even divulge to you guys how much money I spend on food. And it's like that's all I work for, And there you go. And you're not lying because they do have, what is that? Is it Karma, something like that they have on Instacart where you can, buy first, pay later. People are financing. Have you ever? Okay. What you say, Lone? She said what? Something about clear. No, she said something about clear. I haven't heard about that. But I'm going to tell you, I won't be, listen, when I saw on television that they had a care credit card for pets, like they have for plastic surgery. But anyway, I digress because we're going to talk food. When I saw that, I'm like, okay, I'm going to tell y'all like this. And y'all know I have a cooking show. Okay, so I cook. And I buy food. But I do have 7 people in my house, so I buy food. I'm going to tell you like this. I do Instacart. I saved so far this year $5,000. So think about it. That's all I'm gonna say. Wow. I saved $5,000. I ain't rich, y'all. Okay.
Oh, and Lone said Klarna is a finance company.
Exactly, and they have that on Instacart. They have that. They have buy now, pay later. When things get that's crucial when we are financing what we need to and you need to eat. And we're not talking about filet mignon. We're not talking about fancy smancy stuff. We're talking about, I looked at ramen noodles, and I'm going to tell you, ramen noodles used to be 25 cents a pack. At some point, they were like, 10, 15 cents a pack at one point. That was the go-to. Now, a pack of ramen noodles is like $1.15. Okay, so you can't even get that cheap. Okay, now I'm going to let y'all see. This is what the sauce looks like. Okay, so I'm going to stick this over to the side. Just like that. I need my top and put my top on there. Let me get this put away.
Oh, Lone said I only buy groceries on the credit card if I get air miles.
Shoot, air miles, I can't afford. Y'all can't afford to fly from here to the stove. I don't know what you're talking about with air miles. I can't afford to fly from here to the stove. And that's the truth. I dream of going somewhere from here to the stove. That's it. Because I am here to tell you things is crucial. What I did not do, I want to put a couple of capfuls. So that would be about half a teaspoonful of this white vinegar. That's going to give it a nice little tang.
So she was saying it is depressing to know folks are financing food. Yeah, because it's getting crazy out here.
It is very depressing. And see, the thing about it is every single time this food goes up, they tell us, okay, when COVID came, we ain't got no trucks, y'all. So we got to raise the price of food. COVID died down. The trucks came. They start bringing the food. Did the prices go down? No. So now we have all these things going on that's causing us not to be able or the food to go up. When it's all said and done, do you think it's going to go back down? No. Where I live, it has been a proven point. Our governor has said that grocery stores are price gouging, and he is fighting to circumvent that. And they are price gouging because I'm going to tell you, when I get a bag of chips and it's this big for $3.99 and I open it up and it's this much chips in the bottom and all that air, you charging me double the amount of what these chips are, and I ain't getting all that. When I get a gallon of milk, and a gallon of milk looks like it got a diet on it. I remember a gallon of milk look like this. Gallon of milk look like that. And a gallon, see, my kids have to drink lactate. That stuff is almost $10 a gallon. Remember, 7 people. Each one will get a bowl of cereal. Ding dong, there's another one. I go to the grocery store almost every day. Not because I want to, because you can spend, this way, I have tried my very best not to spend $100. I have tried. You can't get away from it. You get 2 or 3 items and you feel like you're in Costco's or something. It is ridiculous. It is. I don't know what do you guys say? What are you feeling out there? Because Casey feeling it hard. Okay.
Low Wanderer said I have Walmart Plus delivery and I have saved $150 so far this year, not counting the gas.
Right, and that's the thing that I'm saying. Also, you're right. I guess and see, my husband's like, oh, I like to see my stuff. I like to feel. Let me tell you something. These stores do not have, I don't have, it used to be I could go to one store and get everything. I knew the layout of the store. I could get in out there faster than the shoppers. Now, you got to go to 10 stores. So you work all week long. Then you got to spend 8 hours going to every grocery store trying to find the items that you bring into your house. You've done a day's work. You spent a half a tank of gas. And then you got to go in there and probably get something that you don't want because they done bait and switched you. Okay, so yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna stay right there with Instacart because that way I can look as they go and I can tell them what I want and I say, shoot me a picture. I don't want that. And I can shop in any store up to 60 miles away from me. So yeah, I will invest. That's an investment. Okay, because otherwise I'll be everywhere. And then you got the grill master. Okay, what you say? He came in here and he got in chat now. Okay, but I'm gonna tell him anyway. Okay, then you got the grill master. You send the grill master with a list, and the grill master a little hungry. He come back with 3-4 bags. Okay, so yeah, you know you do. You know you do. I say, can I get some bologna? We got bologna. We got everything. What you say? You kind of miss going to the different stores, but you walked everywhere back. And yeah, I do. Let me tell you, I don't miss going into the stores now because I don't know the layout. It's been a long time. But I didn't mind going in there, me going in there and doing it because I knew where everything was, you know, in every store that I went to. Now it's like it's foreign to me. It's so foreign to me, Lone, until I'm going to tell y'all and y'all out there, I saw some real money and it looked like it was play stuff. That's how long it's been since I've seen money. So it's turned color. It's like, I see your true. I'm like, okay. So I got this all mixed up. I'm going to put a top on it, sit it to the side, just like that. But I just thought, you know, when they said it on television today, I'm like, really? And then I thought about it. If I think about how much I spend in groceries, literally, I probably could pay my mortgage twice. And that's for sure. So you think about it, if you're struggling to pay just your rent, your mortgage, okay, get some gas to go to work, you know, maybe have to pay some child. It's insurmountable.
Somebody meant to say a different word, but say, I bitch.
Well, that's because, and for all of you who don't want to type, y'all better learn how to type because all that talking into that phone, honey, y'all be getting strikes all over the place. Ever since I had those people come into my chat and act all crazy, I think it was Christmas Eve or whatever, I put safeties on my chat. I never had to do that before because everybody that comes to the FlavaHouse, they know how to be respectful. When these people were trying to play a game, it didn't work because I didn't even know they were doing it. But anyway, since I did that, you those of you, including my loving husband who wants to talk into his phone, y'all be saying some stuff. You know, you know how, and I'll tell you like this. Okay, let's see. What am I saying? Something popped up on the screen. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm moving this stuff over so I can do this chicken. When you are swiping, or how y'all do it, y'all talking. My husband talks into the phone. Okay, so when he talks into that phone, the phone translates. If you don't have good diction, you have to have very good diction. Just like when you speak into a voicemail. I hate voicemails because people just talk. You have to be intentional. You have to have good diction. You have to enunciate. If you don't, it sounds like I don't know what you're saying. And then so same thing when you're talking to the phones. You talk to the phones and you say, "I love you." Okay, the phone translates it into something else. I don't know or whatever. And so you don't look to see what it says, and then you press send. Well, if you do that up in here, it's going to block you. Okay, because it'll come back saying something that I know that you're not saying, because these are people that I know that would not ever say this stuff. But hey, y'all better type. Take your time, type. Take your little pen, your little finger. Get y'all what are those things?
The stylus.
A stylus. Get your stylus. And I say type, because I do, and I'm telling you like this, my phone is teeny tiny. I didn't go and spend a whole lot of money on the phone. That phone gonna live with me until I stop living. Okay.
Mom said they changed the layout of the local Walmart, and she claimed every time she went in there to ask them to change it back.
Oh, please! I haven't been to Walmart, and so I've seen that. I'm gonna tell you, when I was able to walk around before I was in all this pain, I used to go before I would go to work in the morning. I would go to Walmart 6 o'clock in the morning, not because I was shopping, because that was my exercise. I liked being in Walmart because it was quiet, nobody else was there, and I could walk around until about 9 o'clock. Well, it was 9 o'clock then, but now, about 8 o'clock or before it's time to go to work, and I get home and I get my little exercise, and I'm free to just look, and nobody bothers me. And if I want to try something on, I had the dressing room to myself. Well, now I go to Walmart, and all they're trying to do is send me. Exactly. All they're trying to do. She said she wanted to avoid the people, and I'm right there. No, I wanted to feel like a celebrity. You know how they close the stores for the celebrity? Yeah, that's what. I just didn't want to be bothered because I didn't want to stand in lines. But anyway, and then they open up the dressing room for me, and then I could leisurely try on things and not buy anything. But it was just my fun. I do the same thing at Home Depot too. Plus, you get a nice little walk. This is so good.
It is.
Anyway, this is really good. I'm gonna try hard not to drink this. But anyway, now since they're trying to compete with Amazon, everything is you can't find no size in there that you want. You gotta go and do it online. You know what I mean? Do it online, they think they slick. They have you do it online, and then when you get ready to order stuff, they got this little box. And a little box to say, do you want this special kind of delivery? You have to join some kind of club or something that you pay for yearly. Well, my husband went on there and didn't realize that's what he did.
Oh, okay. God, you throwing me under the bus.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you how they try to be slick. It's not you. It happens to a lot of people because it's this little box. So you're thinking delivery as in for this one time. You're not thinking they trying to rope you into some kind of contract. Well, that's what happened. So yeah, maybe a year later. See, he did the first time, and I think a year later, that's when they pull. So we get this thing, and it's encoded, right? So then I go over, because I've taken to finding when you see things on your bank statement, a lot of the stuff is encoded. A lot of these places deal with other banks and stuff, so they're unidentifiable. So I drop those codes into Chat GPT and it tells me who it is. And so it explained to me what I'm like, wait a minute, we don't even use one. He didn't even realize it, so we had to cancel it. But the point is, everybody's trying to get over. It's like, my goodness, just be real. Give me the opportunity. I wanted to buy some foundation. They have this eye mirage or eye makeup, or what is supposed to be this AI digital thing that'll match your skin tone. So I went through all of the steps to get to the end. I wanted to try it. So if it doesn't work, I'm not going to have yet another bottle of foundation. In order for me to try it, I have to, when I click this and say I am going to buy it, that automatically enrolls me in every 28 days. I don't wear makeup like that. I don't need makeup every 28 days. Let me try it. If I like it, then I'll come back. Trust me, I will. Because foundation is key. I'm like, really? So one thing you won't have to worry about when you buy Casey's Blessing is one and done. If you want some more, you come back, get some more. I ain't roping you into nothing because you're gonna want to be roped. You're gonna be roped, hog tied, everything, because it's that good. I'm not gonna do that to you, but that just irks my last nerve. It really does. So now when I'm done, I'm gonna dry this chicken off some more because it's so moist. Let me see, paper towels here. I want to get it dry because I need to get the brine on it. And I know you're like, oh, you want to have it a little moist, but not that moist. Because I'm going to use the oil. We'll put some olive oil in here. So let me dry this off. But yeah, when they said that people were paying so much for food, and like I said, I can identify because it's like you never have enough. You never have enough. You know, unless you, and like I said, when you have a big family, yeah, it's a lot. Then forget about if you want to have entertainment, and you better entertain yourself with that chicken leg. That's all I can tell you. Okay, because yeah. At this point, and then gas where I am is almost $4 a gallon. So it's like here.
Knocking on the door.
You ain't trying to go nowhere. You better try to walk. Because I'm here to tell you, if you have a bigger car, which I do, I have an SUV because I got how many people? 7 people. I have an SUV that fits what? 7 people. Well, how many gallons does that thing take, sweetie?
About 18.
18 gallons. So you multiply 18 times 4 in order for you to fill my car up. Now, I used to work where I had to drive at least 2 hours round trip. You can imagine. So you're talking maybe about $80 every 2 days. Do I look like I got that kind of money? No. But you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do y'all think? Are y'all feeling the pain? Because I need somebody to show me how to ease that pain. For real. And it ain't Lisa Fisher. Okay. I need to know. For real. Y'all need to hurry up and buy this Casey's Blessing so I can have some money in order to buy another moo-moo. Because at this point, we're gonna be doing repeat process. Like, huh? Everybody gonna be wearing the moo-moo. All the kids gonna be wearing moo-moos. Moo-moos everywhere. Because I'm here to tell you, it's a hard knock life. That's for sure.
Hard knock life.
It's a hard knock life. Yes, it is. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know if the sun will come out tomorrow. I don't know. Look like we're gonna have some rainy days, and Mondays always get me down. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm just drying this off. And I'll put it over here. Just like that. Okay. Get all that off of there. Because it's important to make it stick. And then I'll wash my hands, y'all, because I should have put my gloves on. I wouldn't have to do that. But I gotta wash my hands, get all that nice chicken fixing off there. That's what I gotta do. Alrighty. And I'm glad my sister Pam's not here. Man, the trees. Well, you know what? I have allergies, so the trees can hibernate. I ain't trying to hear. I opened up my window this morning, headache came all the way. I think we're gonna have a lot of pollen, along with all the other things that are bothering us in this life, you know. So yeah.
Oh yeah, where's Sister Pam?
Sister Pam. Oh no. I think she had an engagement. I think that's what she told me. But see, the thing about it is, right now she's probably where she is sneaking and got her phone on, you know, trying to hear. So I'm not gonna blow her spot. Your brother-in-law just blew your spot. Okay. All right. So let me throw this away.
It wasn't me.
What? I ain't even say nothing. Cause yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands, y'all. But I don't want any cross contamination, and then I'll put my gloves on. Okay. And my hands nice and dry so I can get these gloves on, because if I don't dry them, because I don't use the gloves with powder in it, because I just don't like that when I'm cooking stuff. So let me just get this off. Get me some gloves on. Then I'll put this dry brine on here, and we're gonna start sauteing this meat. But yeah, I thought that was worthy of conversation. Like I said, if y'all know some way, if y'all got some secret sauce or something that we can figure out how to get through these financial deficits, things that, you know, things like food and water. And don't start me with that, because they're saying about we have a water shortage. Is it on the planet now? I think I heard on the planet, because they were talking about different ways in order to conserve water, because we are exponentially losing water on the planet. This is what I heard. Okay, you can look it up. I heard it on television, and of course, you know, I'm a deep dive on that because now I'm scared to drink some water. So, anywho, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And see, I told, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. I wonder how I got an extra leg. I told beautiful sister, and I said 2 apiece, right? And her mind said, this is gonna be good. Let me get it.
Wrap up one chicken.
Oh, so that means I'm gonna get 3, right?
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
She didn't want it.
Yeah. Listen. Don't you never know. You know how you may not have a taste for something right then and there, but when you're ready for it, you're ready for it. Okay. And then you get there, and that last little swallow of orange juice, you just got your mouth all fixed with it. It's just not orange juice, not for me, but whatever. And you know it's there. And you come all the way down the stairs with your two torn meniscus, and your spondylosis back. You go in the refrigerator, empty. The rage, I tell you. The rage. It comes from your neck all the way up to your head. And you think that you are having a personal summer, which I've never experienced, but I guess that's what that would be. The rage, because that taste of whatever it is was just a... Mm-hmm. So at this point, yeah. Yeah. And then you get, well, you never eat it, or you never know what you can digest, or I thought you didn't want it. It's the next. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thankfully, I don't have money to pay people to think. Okay. Ask me if you ask me to. Yes. Okay. So what I want to do now, I'm going to take a little bit of the olive oil. I'm going to drizzle it on these beautiful legs, a teeny tiny little bitty bit. Okay. And I'm going to try to keep my skin intact. So I'm just going to go just like this. One little line across them, just like that, right there. Not a lot. I'm going to let you see. You're going to have a slight glisten. Okay. So you see this? Just take it, rub it, rub all over here. Just like that. Not a big deal. The oil is already on my gloves. I'm just putting it like that and rubbing it in. See, everything likes a massage. Everything likes a massage, you know. So yeah, that's how we doing. Okay, so yeah, for sure. Let me just rub that in. Okay. All the way down to the little bottom. Goodbye. My son-in-law and my other grandson just left. See you guys later. Like the hair. Okay, he has a new hairdo. He didn't want to show y'all. He's private. Anyway, so you see, you have a nice little glisten on here, and that's all you need. Okay, so hands are, yeah, take that off. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these off because I'm going to get my hands all up in this dry brine, and then I'll clean them again. Okay, so let's get this here, get this over here, and then I'm going to take my dry brine. If you recall, if you're just coming in, I made a dry brine out of the jerk seasonings, and I took half of it and put it into my sauce. Okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to sprinkle. I should have a sprinkle bottle. It would probably be better if I did that. Do I have an empty bottle I can put this in? Yeah, because I can stick this into my bottle and sprinkle it into my freezer bag, and yeah. This is see, I am so a fan of pineapple, and this is like the thing for me. Love it. Love it. Yes, I do. And if you're popping in and out, I'm just saying again, we are doing a delicious jerk glazed chicken. And you're like, what is that? If you hang around, you'll find out. And it's very good. It's very fast. You get the same or better dynamic. It's all that. I did a last short, which is about scrubs. So I hope you guys watched it. I decided this week, instead of focusing on one group, I chose different groups from different periods of time. The 70s, the 80s. I did the Whispers, and the beat goes on. And then I did the Gap Band. Outstanding. Girl, you knocked me out. And finally, I did, who did I do? The very last person I did, I thought about TLC, and I love that song, Scrubs. Not that my chicken is a scrub, because you need to watch the short. My chicken is all that. It ain't a scrub, and that's why they going to give it some love. Okay? If you can't find it, don't worry about it. Okay. So let me see. Is that hot pepper stuff?
No, I think it's paprika.
Okay. So we're just going to stick this in this little bottle right here. I'm going to try. I'm going to get a piece of foil just to make sure so I don't lose anything. Thank you very much. And I got my freezer bags. So this is what I do to get even distribution. I like sprinkle bottles. And I would suggest investing in about a 12-pack, so you can always kind of put your stuff together if you want to. Okay, so I need a piece of foil because I'm going to make a funnel. Because I don't want to waste any precious bit of this. Not a bit. Let me get that in there. But yeah, that was troubling to me as I was taking care of things today. And I heard that on the news about the food thing. And then I said, that really is affecting me. It's affecting a lot of people. And what kind of things can we think about or try to do to help that? I mean, I don't know, because we have to eat. We have to eat. And I'm going to tell you, if you say things like, oh, we're just going to eat something cheaper. We're just going to eat ramen soup. Well, honey, ramen soup costs money. Okay.
And that ain't even cheap no more.
No, it's not. But I'm going to tell you what will help you. It's going to help all of us. Because if we're feeling the pinch and we're cooking at home, imagine how much extra you're spending when you're eating out. And you're not getting the same quality. You don't know what's going in it. You can stretch your food, maybe have it for a lunch or dinner. You get something from the restaurant, you're going to get a small amount and pay a lot of money. Okay, I'm not telling you to never go to the restaurant, but I think that you need to meter it with some good old home cooking. Y'all better be getting on my channel and cook some of this food. I'm here to tell you. And when you start cooking some of this food, you won't want to eat out as much. I know it's convenient, but what's more important, convenience or a roof over your head? I'm just saying. Okay, because it can be, you may have to make that choice these days. You don't know. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this all over the chicken. And then I'm going to massage it in. And I was very intentional to be careful with my skin as I was cleaning my chicken legs, because I clean my chicken. I don't know about nobody else. You do you. But I clean mine. And I wanted the skin to be intact. So, of course, it looks a certain way. I don't want it to look like it had been Jason Netta. Okay. Or Jason. See, I ain't going to call her Jason Netta no more, because she hasn't chopped up anything bad. She's done a good job. So, yeah. So the beautiful assistant is learning not to Jason Netta stuff. Okay. I ain't going to never let her die about my Cornish hens.
I know.
Okay, so I'm putting it on all sides, just like that. Get it all, and then I will rub it in. That's why hence a rub. It's not just lay on here. It's a rub. And I'm using all of it. So don't ask me how much. It's half of what I did the other one, okay? I'm using all of it because I want to get it nicely rubbed in. I want every bit of this to be rubbed in and covered, okay? And anything I get on this foil is going to be rubbed in too. Everything going to be rubbed in. Just like that. Okay, so get it. And that's why I said I'm just going to use my hands and make sure it gets in here. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to sear it. And make sure I get all the little pieces all around the world. Been around the world and I can't find my baby. Oh, goodness. All the nostalgia of it all. Where did everyone go? I'm telling you, if you listen to some music while you cook, that'll help you feel better. And it'll make you want to do it. You'll be looking forward to the music, especially if you take it back down memory lane. And you know that's your special time that you're going to take it back down memory lane. Shoot, you be sitting here, you be cooking everything. People coming here, I cooked the this and I cooked the that. I just felt like I was cooking and wanted to cook. I'm telling you, it's a state of mind. Okay, so I got all of these and I'm going to get all my little seasoning. And you see, just kind of squeeze it on here and get it on. You see what I'm saying? Look. See, that's what you want. Okay. And if a little gets under the skin, that's even better. But you want to keep your skin pulled down and intact. So when you brown it, it gets browned and it looks real cute and pretty. And it's not. Yeah, I know. It's like, I don't care if it looks pretty. My stomach doesn't have eyes. Believe me, your stomach, your esophagus, all that has eyes. Anytime that you're having any issues with food going down, it's because it's mad at you because you didn't look first and before you put it in your mouth. Okay, I'm telling you, when you having that upset stomach, the stomach ain't upset. Your esophagus is mad because didn't I tell you to look before you chew? And you didn't. So it's like, okay, I don't have to talk the language that you understand. That's what the food says. I'm a show me state. The food is like Missouri. It want to show you, okay? So you don't make that mistake again. And they put me here on this earth so I can translate. So I say this again. Listen to your food. Your food won't do you wrong. Treat it nice and it'll go down easy. Treat it bad, get what you get. Okay? I'm telling you. Takes a little bit longer, but hey, beauty is pain. Don't y'all know that? All right. So now you see what I'm saying. I pull my skin down, get some on the tail, and you want it all to look like that. And they all look like that. See? Nice little drummies. So we got them all here. I'm going to take it, fold it over, grab it up just like this, and take it over here so it can get seared. Then I'm going to wash my hands, clean off my little area here. And that way I don't have the heebie-jeebies because, you know, I can't deal with all this. With all this here mess, y'all. For those of you just coming in, we have just put a dry rub on our jerk chicken dynamic, Casey style. And that's the first step. We just get this cleaned off. And then we're going to go over here and sear this. We're going to go sear this puppy, but first I have to clean my hands. Yes, we do. So I will do that. Okay. And they need them because I got all kinds of colors on here. From all the seasoning. And clean my hands thoroughly. Okay. Move that over there. Dry it off.
Oh, Lone left another message. They said, while we're on the subject, it irks me to see these poverty food budget challenges done by people who are not poor. It is not a game.
Oh, that's right. But I'll tell you like this. You got two, in my opinion, it used to be when I was growing up, you had poverty. You had they had low middle class, middle class, and upper middle class. Then you have rich people. Now all I see is pour. No, I see pour, and pour. Okay. I'm in one of them. Okay. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. So, let me move this over here. Let me get this bowl out the way. Put it over here. All right.
They said also one of my strategies is to look at the foods I like to go out to eat, then figure out the base cost of ingredients.
Right.
Learn to make it at home.
Right.
Probably is eating junk food.
Right. I'm gonna tell you like this. I had a coworker. I had somebody that I managed on one of my jobs. I loved her. This woman, she ate everything that was in every restaurant. Like you said, if she wanted Chipotle's, she found out the ingredients. She made her own Chipotle's. She had crab bake. She had steak. She had all. She went and she made it herself. You couldn't catch her eating out ever, and she ate well, and she was on a fixed income. So it can be done. We have to stop being so, and I'm just gonna say it out there. We need to stop being so lazy and sedentary and do what we need to do best for us. Okay, I'm just saying. And it just comes down to it. The difference between our generation or your generation, because I'm part of the other generation, is my parents and stuff. They knew how to prioritize. So because they knew how to prioritize, eating out wasn't a priority. It wasn't that some of us couldn't do it. We did it every now and then. That's what made it special. But now it's like, these people nowadays think that fast food is the grocery store. And they don't have basic things in their pantry like coffee, tea, milk, nothing. Okay. Lola's saying what?
I am now Subway. $25 for 2 sandwiches. Wow.
Yeah, that is great.
And then how much meat are you getting on it? That's the thing.
Exactly.
How much meat and what is the quality of the meat?
He said I can make 12 sandwiches for that price.
For real.
With better quality meat. That's the thing. The better quality meat. And see, that's what's blowing me. They got this sale going. I was laughing at my husband, right? He said, "Oh, was it $2.99?" They said
What's that?
for the sandwiches.
Yeah,
They got some kind of sale going on Subway.
That's probably how much they actually cost.
$2.99, right? Okay. Now I have spent $6, $7 on a Subway sandwich.
Yeah.
Open it up and ain't nothing but vegetables. The meat, they do this little fold thing with the meat. Okay, which I will tell you is all this turkey-based bologna and everything else. Very highly processed. And they fold it over and they stick it in there. You got number lettuce. I got an onion sandwich for all that money. So you can imagine for $2.99, you getting an air sandwich. I'll take that back. You're not getting a sandwich. You're getting a sandwich. You're getting essence of which. Okay, that's what you're getting. So let me spray this.
Welcome to Moan's House of Copyright Infringement Food. Have it your way.
I'm spraying my pan, y'all, because I'm getting ready to brown the chicken. So I'm spraying it really well. I'm getting ready to sear it. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up, start heating it up. I'm gonna take it and put it on a 9. I'm gonna get this on. My least favorite thing, this noise, but I find you guys can't hear it. It just bothers me. Okay, and then I'm gonna take about 3 tablespoons of oil, canola oil, because it can stand the heat. I'm gonna heat it up. Let me put my screen on here. And then I'm going to sear this meat. Okay? And that's going to be that step. So while I do that, I said that I was going to do a special dish. I'm going to make Casey's rendition of Rasta pasta. Well, usually Rasta pasta has the chicken in it, but because I'm doing this, I'm not putting the meat in, but I'm doing all the other things. All the other things. So that will require me to do make a little bit more of my dry seasonings. If you have a jerk seasoning, easy peasy. Okay, so I'm getting this over here. And if beautiful sister can make me up some pasta, that'd be nice. And we'll have that sitting on the side that'll already be ready. and I'll make some more of my seasoning. So for those of you just coming in here, let me take this down. For those of you just coming in here, you'll see me make the seasoning real quick again, because I do need some for the pasta. Okay, so Casey's blessing, any all-purpose seasoning that you have available. Okay, you just make it rain. I am rosemary powdered. You can powder your own, or you can pay the price. Okay, this is a half a teaspoonful because I'm not doing that much for the pasta. I'm doing a half a teaspoon of everything. I have some ground cinnamon, so I'm going to do a quarter for the cinnamon because I don't need a whole lot of that. And I'm just making my own little jerk seasoning here. I have same thing, quarter teaspoon of my nutmeg. Put that in there. And I have some thyme, and that's going to be a half teaspoon. I have some onion powder, half teaspoon. I have some ginger, quarter teaspoon. Like that. I'm going to do the paprika last. I have some allspice, and I'm going to do a quarter teaspoon of the allspice. And I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of this garlic powder. I will be putting some fresh garlic in it, but I'm not mixing it in yet. Okay? And a little bit of fresh ginger, but those are wet ingredients. I'm going to dash it a little bit with a cayenne, just a little dash, probably about an eighth, not even an eighth. It's so little until there's no measurement for it. I'm going to take my pepper, and I'm going to give it an eighth of the pepper, black pepper in there. Yes, Sloan, I'm going to give it a pinch of salt because I won't be able to stay in this house if I don't. So a pinch. Okay, and then I'm going to take my paprika, and I'm going to give a half a teaspoonful of paprika. Just like that. And I will not be putting brown sugar in this because I don't need that for Rasta pasta. But I will add a little bit of Splenda Zero. You can use a half a teaspoon of regular sugar if that's what you want to do. Okay, so I'm going to take my top, put that on here, and I'm just shake it up because I don't have to do that because guess what? I got this. Let me check my fire over here. See where we're at because it needs to be hot enough. Let me get this over here. Now I'm going to check my heat, and I wouldn't do this unless I had a screen. But I want to make sure this is angry. I'm just going to throw a little water over here, and it's not angry enough because it didn't scream danger. It didn't do okay. So
I got a couple of messages from Will. They said it's exhausting cooking at home, but it pays off.
It pays off in the long run.
Also, I'm a picky. You know what? When it comes to how my steak is cooked,
Right.
It's the only place where they know what blue steak is.
Well, I'll tell you like this: the only place they know what good steak is here with the Grill Master.
She said blue steak.
Oh, blue steak. I thought you said good steak.
Yeah, she said blue.
Okay, enlighten us. What is blue steak? Okay, let's see if this is ready. Okay, yes. So I'm not going to crowd my pan because I want this to sear.
Yeah. Oh, they also said I remember you saying Celine Dion before. That origin story made me raise an eyebrow.
She said what?
She said she heard you singing Celine Dion before, and they said that the origin story behind Celine Dion made them raise an eyebrow.
Made her raise an eyebrow? Why did it make her raise an eyebrow?
I guess we'll find out.
Okay, tell me. Tell me something good. I need to know. So I'll put everything in here except for 2. So I'll put 2 more in there when I'm done.
Oh, blue steak is on the plate streaming. That's a little weird.
It's a what?
She said blue steak is on the plate streaming. It's a little weird.
Oh, so you did okay. So it's really, really rare. That's what you're saying.
I remember
Okay.
we went to what's that place that looked like it would.
Oh, right. That's what she wants. She just wants it to be a little. You just want to have a little. You just be a little heated up. That's about it. Okay, I got you. And see, I can go all the way well done as long as it's not overcooked. I do like medium well. I can do that. I don't want the blood running out of it. So sorry. No. Okay, so this is on like a medium high, and it's cooking. I wanted to, like I said, I'm gonna take it up a little because I wanted to really sear. And then once it sears on all sides, then I'll take it out and move it into my bigger skillet. And then that's where the real fun begins. The real jerky stuff happens. Okay. All right. Yeah, Malone, I feel you.
Oh, goodness. Okay, I think this is the backstory for Julian. She said, Aaron is almost 36 years older and twice divorced. And he met her when she was 12.
Yeah, but you're right. When she was a kid, he sure did. I thought she was about. Yeah, she was 12. I thought she was 15, but yeah, she was a child over there, and was she from Quebec? And I think that he met her and he guided her career, and they ended up getting married or something like that. You're absolutely right, Long. Okay, so let me just check this because I'm smelling it. And I just want to turn it slightly.
Mom said, yeah, Canada.
Okay, you turn it. I'm turning them. Yes, I know she's from Canada, but I think it was Quebec.
Yeah.
I think his name was Renee. I think. He died a few years ago. And it looks like when he died, it looked like her health started going down. But I think she's having some health issues. This smells really good. It's not even cooked.
Mom said they had a secret relationship for years before they could write by her. Treating her like a dirty secret.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
They said yes, Quebec, and yes, Renee.
okay. Well, like I said before, Long, I don't get all other people's business like that. But I will tell you this. Girl can sing. Yeah, that's as far as I go with it. Girl can sing. All those dynamics like that got to do with her mama and her daddy. Okay, what they are willing to deal with, with their child. Huh?
She said something about he thought the relationship would kill her career.
And she said, I think he was just a coward.
Well, it probably would have because it wasn't traditional, to say the least, and he was looking at it from a business angle. Her whole family is singers? Wow. So why did they just choose her? Was she the best one? I don't know. I know she's very good. Like I said, I haven't heard her sing in years because, like I said, every time I see something on, media and stuff, she looks like she's sick. So, I don't know. I think she had some kind of show here lately or something, and I think she got sick in Las Vegas or something like that. But see, I never know if stuff is real or not because they superimpose so much stuff. Child, they have Oprah Winfrey looking like she's a video person with big tits and a BBL. So, yeah. I never know. I don't know what to believe these days. Okay, let's turn it over again. I want to get nice and brown. So what I'm going to do is, you're going to have to see. It's kind of hard for me to hear because I'm over here. So I don't know if they can hear you or not. So when she's going to come over, y'all.
No, I looked a little up about Celine Dion, and it said that as of 2022, she was diagnosed with something called stiff person syndrome,
So what?
Stiff person syndrome. And that's a rare, progressive, and incurable neurological disorder that causes rigid muscles, painful spasms, and severe mobility limitations.
Oh no.
So, not too great right now.
No. That's sad. Like I said, if that's the case, yeah. Yeah. If that's the case, I feel bad for her because she has so much more talent to give and just to live, You said her sister has enough money so she can focus on yeah. And she said her sister has enough money. Who's her sister? Wow. So you said her mother turned into a PBS presenter? Okay. Oh, her sister got money. Okay. Okay, so Celine ain't the only one that been hit off. Okay. That's good. Because with something like that, she's gonna have to have a lot of care. That's for sure. So that's interesting. Okay, so let me turn this up a notch. Okay. I'm gonna get this over here on a plate so I can transfer it. Because it's seared enough. I just got 3 more and it's seared. I wish I could have fit them in here and they would all be seared. Ooh, yeah.
You got the house under me.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take it down a little. But it's worth it. It's worth the smoke. Trust me. Because it's getting nice and brown just like I want it. And of course, like I said, so I was telling you guys how you have to watch your food because sometimes these fillets get hot spots and some is brown more than others. And if you want uniformity, yeah. You can move that over here, get you over there, but this is getting nice sear on it just like I want. Okay, just like that. This will be ready in a moment to take that off. Okay. That was interesting about Celine Dion. I'm going to say Celine Dion. For those of you just coming in, we just having a little talk. We talked about the prices of groceries. We are searing our chicken here. And I'm about to take this little bag out. Okay, just like that. And it looks so good, you would think it was ready to eat.
Yeah.
But it's not. Not yet. Not just yet. Almost. Almost. Not quite.
Mom said, love what you love, but this is the downside of love.
Can't. No, I can't. Okay, I'm putting the last couple of pieces in. And I'm putting them over here so they can get brown.
I said, Mom said, love who you love, but that's the downside of large age gaps in relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come with a stigma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. But like you said, your heart doesn't tell you what you care for. That's just the way it is. Okay, let me show you guys. This is what it looks like after you sear it. And it's not done yet, okay, but it's on its way. So let me just wipe this area off. Just like that. I'll be glad when I'm finished searing. But I'm going to tell you, this thing is the bane of my existence. I can't stand this noise. But it's necessary. Okay, let me get this other one out. And those other two will be ready in a minute.
Along with that, that's another Ceylon song.
What?
And that's
Woo, they'll be ready in a
the way
minute.
it is.
Okay, that's the way it is? Really?
That's the way
Okay.
it is.
If y'all didn't see that, we just had a grease explosion, but that's okay. All right, we got one over here. Just hope it didn't explode all over. It didn't hit me, yes!
Yay!
Yay!
The dress survived.
The dress survived. I swear this dress is jinxed. Every time I wear this dress, something tries to jump up on it. You know, that's why it's been a long time. Yes, it has. Here.
Again, I know that Celine Dion song.
Oh,
That's the way it
sing
is.
it. I've never heard it.
know one part of it. And that's the way it is.
Oh, I think I've heard it.
That's the only part I know.
I think I've heard it. You're right. I don't remember it, but I've heard it. Yes. I do remember it. If I heard it, I would remember it. I really would remember it.
That's literally the only part I remember.
She only had one part alone, and that's the way it is. I don't remember the rest of it.
That's all.
That's all she wrote. She's not helpful.
At least I knew what it was.
So you say you can tell me anything.
No, hold on. Celine almost turned down signing for the Titanic film. She thought it was bad luck. Wow.
Really? Well, it was good luck for her career.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, it was. Now this is cooking the brown a little faster. Like I told you guys, once this thing gets heated up, it cooks really quickly. You know, so we can almost get this, like I said, that side will be browned really well. I want to make sure they're equally brown because when I get them in the other skillet and start finishing up, I want them all to be cooked at the same time. So just trust the process, y'all. I am making a delicious jerk jerk glazed chicken. Okay, Casey style. So you don't want to miss this. This makes life easy. This keeps you from that all day long type of thing, getting the same dynamic. And I'm going to be making some good old Rasta pasta my way too. I did it my way. Yes, I did. All day long. Okay, let me check this. Yep, it's getting nice and brown real quick. I'll flip it one more time. Then I'll get you out. I'll take it down a little. Yep. See if I can get it off. Okay, let me see. She's gonna let me hear the song so I can see if I remember it.
Okay.
Let's see. Can't really hear. I'm listening to Celine Dion. I'm listening, guys. I remember this. It's taking too long to get to the chorus. I can't, but I know the song now. I remember, yeah, but no, that part that you sang. Okay, I got it. I remember it. I remember it. I remember it. And she said, and that's the way it is. I remember that. Yep. Okay, let me turn this off.
That's a good song too.
It is a good song. I don't know what year it was made, but I remember
It
it.
was for the 90s.
Yeah. Okay, turn this over. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let me get my meat. I gotta put this on here.
Do you want me to leave this a little al dente so you have to, cook it with the other?
Yeah, just a little, but I don't want it real al dente.
Okay.
Okay, but just a little, and then you can move it out of my way because I don't need that to move this skillet.
Okay.
Okay, I got one more to put on here this year, y'all. This looks real good.
Yeah, very pretty.
And that ain't even done yet.
Oh,
Okay. That's not all the way. I turned it down or off here, this one here, so I can start de-smoking the place. And I'm just letting that finish browning with the heat that's already existing from this skillet. Because like I said, once the cast iron gets to doing its thing, it really gets to doing its thing. And if we can get this off the floor before we slide, and then we will really have some good footage for some what do you call the B-roll.
Oh no.
We'll really have some B-roll footage then.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Yeah. So as soon as she gets this pasta off of the stove, then I can turn this off. I've already turned the skillet off. I'm going to put one more of these on here that's waiting. Like that. There you go. Okay, and then we're going to get all of this stuff off of my stove and get our big skillet. You can move all the stuff, take your pasta, and if you wouldn't mind, take this and put it on one of those hot things over there. I just need to get the stove cleaned off so I can move to the next step. Okay, in the meantime, these beautiful chicken legs, if you haven't seen them, these are seared. For those of you just coming in, these have been seared with a dry brine. You're not quite ready yet. Your chicken internal temperature should be 165 degrees.
Yep.
And it ain't that yet, but it's gonna get there. Okay. You have to move this off. Let me turn this off. Excuse me. Right. And I'll wait right here while beautiful assistant does that. I'm gonna take another sip, and if you're just coming in, this is our island pleasure that our mixologist came up with, and how beautiful it is. I love when he uses this blue stuff.
Yeah, that blue carousel.
The blue carousel, I really love it. Don't ask me how to spell it, because I'm not going to, because I can't tell you how to spell it. Maybe Corey can. He said he's just a user. He's not the president.
Okay, so I'm gonna spray this stove a little bit.
Yeah, let's move my food away.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, set that over here. Get a look at that. What I tell you, does that look good or what? It's not even done yet.
What flavors is this?
Okay, all of that nice seasoning, that nice rub I gave it. It's like it's so happy. It's like
it's just kissed on.
Yes, it's like it's singing the happy song. Yes, it is. Whatever happy song you remember, whether it's "Don't Worry, Be Happy" or "Because I'm Happy," that one, whatever. Or "Happy Days Are Here," whatever.
There's a lot of happy songs.
A lot of happy songs.
Yeah. You ready for me to move?
I'm ready for yes, I am. So I can put my skillets on there.
Okay. Well,
is it done?
Not quite, but.
Well, if it's not done, don't move it.
Okay.
Then give me that big skillet. Put it over there. I'm gonna get my meat in here and get it started.
About to say it's not quite that. These are a little bit thicker.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna spray my cooking spray over there. Mm-hmm. Get this out of the way. Spray the skillet. I'm gonna spray it really well because I'm gonna be introducing some of that brown sugar, even though it's a Splenda blend, but. I don't want to ruin. I don't want to. How do I breathe with the? Yeah, I know.
That's another good one.
I know. All right. So let me put this on here. Okay, I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to heat it up slowly. Okay. Get my meat over here, and then I'm going to get my sauce. I made a sauce earlier with half of the dry rub. And if you missed it, that's just all the more reason for you to replay and find out.
Is that it right there?
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, missed me going through doing it again. You know, saying all the stuff I said and did. Not happening.
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm going to get a little bit more Splenda here because remember I added some vinegar and I need to stir it up. Okay, let's get that over here and get something to stir it up with. Yeah, so this is the thing. Normally what people will do when they do this, they take this and make a marinade and they let it sit for 2-3 hours or overnight. I'm doing the hack. I'm not doing all that. And I'm still going to get all the flavor of this jerk chicken. The whole dynamic. Then they'll either put it in the stove or they will grill it. I'm not doing all of that. I'm taking it to a skillet. So watch the process. This is something that you can do any weeknight if you really, really want to do this. Or like a Saturday reset like tonight. So I'm just stirring this up. See, just that quick. That's the thing that I like about these skillets. They get hot quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back in here. I'm going to take it down just like that. And I'm going to line them around. And hopefully they will get even cooking. You never know these days. Because my pots have a mind of their own. But I'm putting them in just like that. And I'm going to tell you, I would eat this without the sauce. I just keep cooking it until it was done. Because that right there, that looked like some flavor. For real, for real. I'm not saying it because I cooked it. It's just the way it is. Okay, so let me clean my hands off. Because I touched this. And I'm going to move this over here. I have some nice juices here, but I don't want to get it soggy. So what I'm doing now, I am going to take this and I'm going to pour this over it. Just like that. Or just a little bit over it. I'm not doing the whole thing. Just give a little bit, just like that. And get it all over here. And just kind of put a little bit on each one. Okay? Almost like a base.
Oh, it's so pretty. Wow.
Just like that. Give it like that. Yeah, just let it give all that to it. And cover the top. And then when I flip it, I'll do the other side. All right, so get that off the side. Just like that, clean this off. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this top, y'all. After I finish wiping this all over on this side here, I'm going to get a little knife because I had a fork. I'm just going to rub it on, make sure that each one of the pieces of chicken is kissed and I'm not missing anything. Then I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit more. Just like that. And I'm just going to let it cook through. Okay.
Do you want the lid?
Yeah, I have the lid in my hand. I have a lid in my hand. I'll use that one.
Okay.
They all kind of fit each other. Okay. So before I get this going, I'll just show you what I did. So I just kind of covered each piece on top. Let me get this back on here so it won't turn off. Okay, let me get that. I'm gonna turn it up. It's on a low now. So I'm gonna take it to about a 4. So that is a high-low on my stove. And I'm gonna take this top. And I'm gonna take the top and I'm just gonna cover it. Just like that. And I'm gonna watch it because it has nothing on the bottom to keep it from browning, over browning. I want it to kind of steam through because when I finish, it'll all caramelize. You'll see. And it's gonna be really good. So until then, I can tell you about my little kitchen rhythm, little tip, because I know y'all just wait for bated breath to find out about all those things. And beautiful assistant can start moving this stuff out the way. You have this stuff here. Okay, get that over there. Okay. And as it cooks, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of these onions, these nice onions, and I'm going to put them inside there because that's what we do. We just put all that good stuff in there. I'm going to take, I don't want the onions to disintegrate, so I'm going to let it cook a little. Okay, let me get, I have all these peppers and things, but that's for my Rasta pasta. So let me just get this over here. Because I already have my little seasoning for my Rasta pasta. Of course, I'll keep the Casey's blessing out because you always want to make it rain. Yes. And I'll put this over here. Yes. Oh yeah. Like I said, if I had a little bit of the orange juice left, I just would have used a couple of tablespoons of orange juice and wouldn't even gone there. Yeah. But I didn't, so we make do with what we do. All right, so let's get down to talking about my kitchen rhythm thing. I came up with a really, really good thing for kitchen rhythm this week. And these are little tips that I coach. It's not about recipes so much as it is about navigation in your kitchen. And that's and feeling comfortable in your kitchen. I think a lot of the reason why people do not cook is because they've gotten unfamiliar with the room they call the kitchen. I literally know people that their kitchen probably could be just made into an office or something because they don't cook in it. They don't want to smell the food in their house. They don't want to do it. I know somebody that will not fry anything or do anything but bake if they bake something because they don't want the aroma of food in their home. Air freshener maybe, some windows open or a vent. I never heard such stuff. Anyway, so Lone said, you said you would. Lone says she would cook outside if she, if you, listen, I've done that too. Okay, but the point is, some of the ridiculous reasons, okay, they have kitchens in houses for a reason, to use them. Sometimes, hey, what can I tell you? But that we've kind of gotten out of that. So with the kitchen rhythm, so I'm thinking it doesn't have to be complicated. We're going to talk spices. We're going to talk seasoning. Now, I know you've seen me go ham with the seasonings and stuff like that in the past. And I will still use some of the seasonings. Basically, what I use right now is Casey's Blessing. That's all I use it. Everything is in here. This is called a flavor enhancer. It's a difference between an enhancer and a seasoning. A seasoning masks the flavor with the flavor of the seasoning. An enhancer boosts the flavor of the actual food. So you can take this Casey's Blessing and you can put it on 5 different things. It will have enhanced the flavor, but the integrity of each dish is going to taste like the dish. Unlike when you get a Lowry's or you get and I'm just using examples, Old Bay. If you put Old Bay seasoning on something, you know it's been there. Everything tastes like Old Bay. It tastes good, but Old Bay becomes the star. That's not what I'm trying to accomplish. I want you to be able to love the taste, and this is why I do layers. And yes, there are other things, like I said, I'll use garlic powder, onion powder, things like that, because I know it has a different layer dynamic. But technically, I could just sprinkle this on everything. If I wanted to add some heat, add some heat. Okay. You know, certain things like, this Caribbean meal has components in it that I don't use every day. So I will use that. But really, all the different spices and things that I have there, I've had them for some time because I hadn't invented this and realized that I could use this for a whole lot of things and it enhanced. I just recently found out I created an enhancer. So that be the case, you want to kind of condense it if you can. And it's going to make it simpler for you. Okay. So you don't really need 20 ingredients for everything to make something taste good. You just have to know what flavors go with what and what is going to enhance what. Okay. And too many seasonings can actually confuse the flavor and change the whole dynamic of whatever you are eating. So the real truth in the kitchen is this: a well-seasoned piece of chicken is greater than an overcomplicated recipe. You don't have to make coq au vin or whatever it is. Okay. It ain't nothing but another form of chicken in rice. That's all it is just from a different place. Okay. You don't have to do all those things. It's about seasoning your food to your taste. Bland food equals I don't want to eat it. And bland food really equals I don't want royal remainders. Royal remainders are what I call leftovers because I think that royal remainders command. So that's why they're called that. So let me get over here and check this out. My light off. See, and it's doing what I wanted to do. It's starting to steam, which is great. Nice and thick. It's going to cook, and it's cooking through already. Okay, so I'm gonna move it around, and I'm gonna keep moving it around, just like that. Let me take it over, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip it to one side, and then I'm gonna get some more of this lovely sauce on here. And so basically, what I'm doing, I'm cooking it almost like you would put it on a grill, but it's being done in the skillet. And you just cook it until it's done and browned and like you want it. And so I'm going to cover the other side. Let me just get it flipped. Just like that. And that's why you want to put enough oil in here, or, you know, a spray or whatever, you know, to make sure that it doesn't stick. Because this sauce is very thick. And I'm just turning it. And as I'm doing it, the condensation, the steam is making the sauce a little less thick and more pliable, and it's kind of like serving as almost like a little gravy or something in here. So that's important. And then I'll cover it again. Okay, let me get that over here and that over there. Move you over. Okay, and put some more in here. I'll put some more in here. That's what I'll do. Okay, so let's get a little bit of more in there. On this side, get a little bit. Everybody get a little kiss. Give me a little kiss. Just like that. Use that other half. And just use all the rest of it. Just put it all in there. Just slather it all in there. There's no perfect way, no right way to do it. Matter of fact, let me get my spatula. Yes, in here. Is it in here?
What's the
rubber spatula? Yeah. It's right there. I've got my rubber spatula because I want to make sure I get all of the sauce scraped down in here. And just get it in here. And then I'll cover it again. And I'll smooth it over. Look at that. Oh, how nice. Everybody gets some. See, everybody gets a little love. All we need is love.
Sing it, baby.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. They were talking about the Beatles the other day, and I remember I was a little kid when they came to New York City, and they got off at the airport, and I remember all those girls just screaming, all those little teenagers. I was a little kid, too. I must have been about 5 or 6. And I remember. Okay, so cover it again. Get this over here. Rinse my spatula off because I'm going to need it again. Just like that. Okay. Let me dry my spatula off. All right. So, okay. Let's get that. Let's wipe this off because I got the condensation on my counter. I don't like that. So, and I got a little sauce over here. I don't like that either. And I need to wipe it off. So, that's how that goes. Let's get my spatula. Move this stuff out the way because it's not needed. And if you clean as you go along, that's another little kitchen tip. You won't be too exhausted to do it after you fill your belly. You know? So, let me get that in the trash. And I'll continue telling about these kitchen rhythms. So, like I said, with the spices, my way is one way. So when it's on the market, you might want to do that. It'll save you a whole lot of other ones. Like I said, kitchen rhythm is a mindset. You know, cooking needs to feel natural. It needs to feel easy. It doesn't need to feel forced or like you're being made to do it. Because anything that we are forced to do, we kind of rebel. I don't care what anybody says. You can be the most easygoing person, but everybody likes to be in control of their own destiny. Okay, so doing things in a way that will simplify but still enhance is going to be a good look for your cooking, a good look for your peace of mind in your kitchen, and what? A good look for your kitchen rhythm. It really is. And kitchen rhythm, people, they laugh at me when I say that. And they think, oh, music. Music is part of a kitchen rhythm. I'm going to tell you, when I cook, if I don't have people around me, I can listen to whatever I want to listen to. The time just kind of slips away, and it motivates me to cook more. So you find whatever it is that's your comfortable place to get you in there and get started. Once you get started, I'm telling you, your creativity comes out. A kitchen can be almost like an empty palette, like an artist. I can't draw, Casey, but you can cook. Yes, you can. And you can cook the way that you like it. My taste may not be your taste. Okay, I'm giving you a foundational piece so you can be fearless and you can go out there and fly. That does not mean that you have to cook like Casey. You want to learn how to cook like you, and you learn by doing. And that's a fact. Watching is one thing, but you learn by doing. You really do. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. I was about to say, I didn't come out the womb like this, but I'm thinking I was probably cooking inside there. Just I keep saying, I don't know. I don't know. Because I just can't remember when I didn't. And it's not because it was a necessity. It was something. It's a form of creativity. It really is. And if I can't, like I said, I'm glad that I'm able to do this, at least on the weekends, whatever. It does give me joy to know that my family or whoever eats the food enjoys it. It really does, But like I said, it's going to give you joy too. It's going to give your pocket some joy. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. It's going to give your pocket some joy. We're going to get back to them groceries costing the amount of a mortgage. And oh my gosh, when you say that you really are working to eat.
That's insane.
The grill master need to get out there and fix that garden.
Say what?
Okay.
I'm working on it.
We need to get us some chickens and some.
No.
We need to get us some what do you call it? But see the wagyu. What Lo says, I am with the creativity, but not a barely full plate of flowers for garnish. Hey, listen, that's why you have parsley in a cup. You can go. You can garnish all you want with parsley in a cup. I'm here to tell you, for real. So let us not get it twisted. And sometimes it's not even here long enough to garnish. I got really into doing all the cutesy stuff because I got picky kids. So sometimes to get them to eat stuff, we had to play restaurant. Literally. So you act like you're serving them and they get this cute little plate and they get to have the little settings and the things you do for your children. Okay. Yeah. So, and then like I said, always, when I was younger and my mother used to let me take her food and fix it for my friends and have little dinner parties and stuff, and she would really be into it. That part of her is that part of me. And I'm very, very visual. Okay. I'm sorry. Your food can taste really good. If you blindfold me and I don't see that it's not cute, and I'm just being real. It don't have to be real cute. But I mean, I'm not the girl that you want to take this plate of food and you want to just pile it on there and say, eat it. I'm not that person. Okay. Everybody got to have their own little spot to stand. What you say, Alone, you said you haven't really liked African cooking, but it is next on the list. Okay. I mean, like I got you. What's that stuff? That gummy stuff that I think it's Nigerian food.
What's that?
Fufu. Yeah, it may taste very good. It looks like almost like a rubbery or gummy or doughy something, and they make stews and they take it and they cup it up and they put it on a plate and they take pieces of it and they eat it with their hands. I had a cousin whose husband used to be they've long ago gone on to glory. They used to be the ambassador to Belgium, and she she did a lot of African cooking. She did a lot of African cooking. They traveled all over. And I remember we went to her house one time in Washington, D.C., and she made, what did she make? She made some African food or whatever. I think it was some type of couscous and something I vaguely remember it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I know they use a lot of spices and stuff like that. So a lot of American cooking, African American, or soul food cooking is based on some of the dynamics from Africa. So we have some of those things, and then we, over the years or whatever, have adapted and things like that. Like I said, I cook pretty much any kind of comfort food. Let us not get twisted. I am African American. No. But I cook any kind of comfort food because I know every culture has a food of comfort. And I'm going to tell you, I've seen chicken and rice in 365,457 million ways. And every way tastes delicious once Casey eyes it. Casey eyes it. So I am not What one?
No, the lone wolf. That she's right. In DC, they got a lot of what's that?
Ethiopian restaurants.
I
Yes.
want to try it, but I don't know what.
I have had some of it. I don't know if I want.
Ooh.
I don't know if I want the frou-frou. I don't know if frou-frou. What is it called? The beautiful sister.
Fufu.
Fufu. Yes. I may taste it and like it. I don't know. But who knows? Like I said, I'm open to exploration. You will see me on this show cook things that are not traditional soul food. You will see me soul food up things that are not traditional, that are from other cultures. You know, what you say? You are not sure. What you say? I am not sure what gave you away. I don't know either. Okay, did anybody know? Oh my. All day, every day. Okay. Hey, be proud of who you are. Be proud of where you're from. Be proud of your heritage. It's all beauty. Okay, because there's beauty in everyone. Okay, and all are welcome in the FlavaHouse.
All.
So let me check my chick. Yes. It is still. Oh yes, it's steamingly nice. It's steamingly nicely. I'm making up words, y'all. It's steamingly nicely. Okay, yes. So let me just watch it, cause yep, this sauce is nice and thick. This is gonna do what I needed to do. I'm turning it again, and each time I turn it, it's getting closer and closer to done. So I'm gonna get my favorite skillet as soon as Beautiful Sister comes back, because now we got to do some acrobatics, because I wanted it out because I wasn't sure whether I was going to use it or not, because I thought maybe I could use the cast iron skillet for the meat, for the chicken, but it's just it's a bit much. Okay, so let me just bring this over, and I'm rotating. I'm rotating my meat, my chicken. I keep calling it meat. Well, for me, it's meat because we eat a lot of it. So that's my meat of choice. This stuff is getting so tender, and that's the thing with the Ados meat tenderizer. It just really makes everything tender. But let me just kind of shake that like that. Yep, just get that over there, and kind of move it around. I'm just moving it and moving it. Let me turn it again. Because it's getting nice, all the sauces all over, and it's getting a nice little char. Which, and every time I move it, it's just coming apart. But it's really soft. It's almost there.
Oh, we'll be going crazy over there.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, so let's just shake it just like that, so I can evenly distribute it. Put my top back on, and find Beautiful Assistant. Okay, so let me just rinse that, because I'm going to get ready to make my pasta. Because I have a feeling we're going to be ready to plate this up soon. Let me just dry that off. Get that all dried off. Okay, yeah, but I want to give it a shot. I don't know, maybe I'll look up some recipes and see what I can do to Casey-ize some Ethiopian food. How about that?
What's that last statement, the long one really says?
You have to look. You said, I'm pretty much everything according to the DNA test. You and all of us.
Oh.
That is for sure. But what you are mostly is my friend.
My friend.
Okay, that's what you are. Okay, so let me see if I can get this over here. Let me move this over here. And because I'm short, I can do this. Watch. Nope, you're too big. Okay. And it must already be out. So Corey, go around the other side, see if you see that skillet.
Uh-oh. I want a double dog day to try Ethiopian food.
You double dog dare me? Listen, you've been watching too much of Christmas Story. Okay.
That's my show.
I don't take dares. I said I'm gonna cook it. I ain't say I'm gonna eat it. Okay. How about that? Okay. I double dog dare you to cook some and send me a picture. How about that? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up and see if it's something that
Triple dog dare.
I'm gonna look it up and see if it's something that they will eat. Because that's the thing, you know, I'm not gonna eat all of it. Yeah, there you go, right there. Yep, that one. Okay, which is not really as big as I needed, but you know what? We're gonna work with it. Okay.
Triple dog dare.
Thank you.
Wow.
All right, so we're gonna get into this Rasta pasta stuff. And I need to spray my pan. Okay. Because I got another pan.
Get it down.
Yeah, I know. I got to get my cooking spray.
Mm.
So this pan probably won't be able to hold that much pasta. It is deep, but it's kind of small. But no worries. This is a very simple way of doing this, I'm telling you. And if you have, you know, some bottled jerk seasoning, you don't have to go through all what I went through. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to heat this up. And it won't take but a second. Now, if you want to do a combination of olive oil and a oil that can stand some heat just for the flavor, you can do that. I'm going to go with the canola. And I'm going to put some in here, just enough to coat my pan because I need to sweat my vegetables. So that's what I'm going to do. These veggies here. Okay, put them over here. And it's very simple. I have my dry what do you call it, jerk seasoning that I made. I'm also going to introduce a little bit of butter, because you know it makes all things better. I have some Casey's Blessing, gotta do that. And I'm going to, where's my garlic? Got my garlic over here. I'm going to get my Parmesan cheese and some heavy whipping cream. Let me get that over. Just like that. And that's pretty much it. You just have to make sure.
Uh-oh, somebody else is doing it.
And I'm going to get some herbs and put in mine. Okay, so you're over there looking at it, honey, read.
Oh. I am sure I can carve out time to cook it. It's basically, what's that? Couscous and braised meat. And then she said, I was more a National Lampoon Christmas special or Home Alone. And somebody new just popped up.
Yes.
Ain't no one believing those videos you post are real.
Okay, so ain't no one believing those videos I'm posting real. Stay around and you check it out. Okay, so you are Sheesh Mesa 4271. If you don't believe me, stay around. I'm live. Ain't no Memorex here. So you will see what it looks like. And I wish you could taste it. Because trust and believe is all that. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so that it'll be hot in a moment. So let me check my chicken.
Lone one said block, block, block.
No, everybody's welcome in the FlavaHouse. You gotta make people believers. You know, so we're gonna make a believer today. And hopefully you'll try the recipe.
What's that, Shimas?
Hopefully you will try the recipe. I'm so glad that you stopped by. I really am. I like everybody to come up in here.
Everyone's welcome here.
Yes. But that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. And if you're just coming in and you missed every little piece of this, you just want to watch it again and you'll see everything from the beginning and you too can do this. Very easy.
Make him one of us. Hey!
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because we have big fun here. All the time.
Long you probably ran them off.
Oh no! Come back! Come back! We miss you already. Okay, we're gonna cover that up again.
Good riddance.
Okay, be nice. Be nice. We're gonna be nice to everybody because everybody has a right to their opinion. Okay, so I'm gonna take my peppers first. Okay, I'm taking it off because it got a little bit too hot while I was over there flipping stuff. So I'm going to put my peppers in, just like that. And I'm going to put my jalapenos in too, just like that, because I have some in here. Because I like using jalapenos actually instead of the green bell peppers. Green bell peppers are kind of, I don't know, a little bitter for me. And put them in there. And then I'm going to put my onions on top. But I'm going to save half of the onions, guys, so I can put over here in this chicken.
Lone Wanderer, you're so right.
What?
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
They sure are. Y'all know me. Y'all know I don't be tripping. It's like, hey, the proof is in the pudding. One thing about it, when you do lives, you can't hide anything. Y'all have seen all kinds of stuff up in here, okay? And I'm gonna try to hide it, and this is not the right top. This is too big. This is too big. See, like now, we got the wrong size top. Am I tripping? Oh no. Okay, let's take this and switch it off. But this is what happens in live cooking. So I wish that I couldn't remember the person's name. It's not sitting. It's not the right one. It's too small.
Is that one over there on the wall there?
No, that's too big.
No, too big. I probably grabbed the wrong one.
Yeah. So I just need that top because I'm sweating and stuff, y'all. So I'm gonna keep it down here until she gets it. But yeah, I'm not tripping on that, y'all. Don't worry. But I do feel the love. Thank you, Lone, because like I said, you're my friend. And you know, hey, I keep it 100 on here. So that's that. I hope that whoever that was is watching in the wings, and can see at the end result, or just come back, hey, look. And if you look and you like, know what you need to do? Subscribe. Yes, for sure. Okay, so you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me turn it up. Turn it up, y'all. Okay. And I'm going to take a little sip. I got a proposition for you guys. So, you know that I always talk about this coffee thing. I've been talking about coffee in the daytime. I'm talking about coffee at night. So, myself says self. What about a Sundown Coffee Club? At first, I said Sundown Coffee Break. Now, don't get it twisted. No, I'm not trying to add another show.
I'm about to say
Because my husband,
not another show.
Oh, Lord, she's going to do, but listen, I'll be doing a lot of stuff. But anyway, not yet. I thought about this. So for all of us who like the Sundown idea, what you said, you were going to yell. No, this is for, okay, I'll explain myself. Good grief, man. Listen, y'all be stifling the girl creativity. Okay, so you want to start with intention, first of all. I just thought about this a little bit before I did the show. Okay, this is not random. Okay, this is on purpose. So decide this is going to be your wind down time because we're talking about creating your own Sundown Coffee Club. But it can be bigger than you. Okay, but we'll get to that. Okay, so you want to pick a certain time, whether it's day, night, before whatever, that you can get away whenever it is for however long it is. Okay, and it doesn't have to be exactly at sunset. You choose a time that's convenient for you and you do it every single day. Okay, so you choose your drink of choice. It could be coffee, tea, mocha kakalaka. It can be whatever you want. Okay. It just needs to be a ritual every day, okay? And then you want to set the atmosphere, whether you want to light some candles, listen to some Luther, whatever you want to do at that same time of day every day, okay? Pick your music, find your happy spot, whatever you want to do, okay? And then you go find that chair, that cot, that whatever it is, or that space in the corner where you crisscross applesauce, and you do this at the same time. Every single, some people can crisscross applesauce if they have enough flexibility. Okay, and that's going to be your time. Okay, you're going to minimize your distractions. So if you got to go in the bathroom, the kids' ball, you tell them, me time. I tell them I got to go there for a long time. Don't bother me. I can't cope. One of those things. And no phone scrolling. Do not take the phone with you. Leave it somewhere else. Don't take any electronics with you. You want to be able to get in peace with yourself and whatever it is you're drinking, doing, or whatever, and thinking about. You want to decide how the experience is going to be, whether it's going to be by yourself or because we have all this great technology, you can set up a Zoom for free for an hour and connect with some other like-minded people. Talk coffee, Talk whatever you want to talk. That could be your rant session. That could be your just woo. We'll do whatever you want, which is a good idea. I would do that maybe once a month, and that'll help that socialization skill. A Zoom, a free Zoom, okay, 1 hour. Or you can do a chat, or you can just be by yourself. Talk to one person. Novel idea, telephones, huh? Okay, but the point is to make something for yourself, by yourself, and controlled by you. Let me check our vegetables. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, we'll turn it down. Just like that. Okay, and turn it around. And it's sweating wonderfully. So now, at this point, what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit it up with a little bit of the squeeze of the garlic. So that'll be a teaspoonful of garlic. Just like that.
Woo.
Not more. Okay, you have an issue?
No, that's good. That's good.
You know, when he be making these sounds, I wonder. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna put that in, and then I'm hit it with the blessings because I have to season my veggies, and I'm gonna turn it up because it really these vegetables have a lot of fluid in it, so they are really just kind of.
People still know how to call and text. I thought everything happens online now.
That's why I said you saw my face, didn't you? Well, some of us old timers still know how to do that. Okay, some of us old timers know how to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna take it up. I'm gonna take it up because I want some of this liquid to reduce in here. Okay, and I'm going to vent it a little, just with a little air in there. I haven't put my herbs and stuff in yet, but I will. I'm gonna do my little bit of butter. Let me check my chicken because I have a feeling my chicken is. Yeah,
What's that on saying?
doing the
He
same.
doesn't have an issue if he doesn't want to cook for himself.
Cool.
True.
Cool.
That's that gentleman.
Yes, that gentleman that was in here before.
Oh, was that? Was it a gentleman?
Forget a person who was being mean.
Oh, they weren't being mean. I didn't thought that. You don't thought that was being mean?
No. No.
I just don't-
Oh, what? Your husband.
Oh, she talking about my husband. She ain't talking about that person. She talking about that man over there. Oh, there you go, Long. That's right. Get him, Long. Get him.
But you know what? I love garlic. I like the roast garlic with a little olive oil on there.
Like I said, my husband just, some people just like to have something to say. Because he like everything I cook. He ain't missed a meal in 40-something years.
Never.
And don't complain.
And ain't.
So.
Ain't gonna.
He just trying to give y'all something. Just give them something to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's all. We have to entertain those people like the person that came in. We can't just let them think that all we do is not cook like we say. We can't do that.
Man, that is smelling some kind of smell over there.
I know, right? So we turning. Like I said, this meat, I'm turning this meat, and this meat is like, I'm ready. But I don't want you to be ready yet.
Mom said I have enough drama.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly.
She said I got enough drama. Thank you kindly.
What is she talking about?
I guess all the drama stuff that we got going on.
Oh, we got drama going on here. Y'all think this is drama?
Keep to yourself. I got money on my own.
What you said? Do you think this is drama, child? Please.
Not getting in your mess.
Yes. That's what friends are for. Okay, I'm gonna vent this a little because this meat is getting really, really tender. And let me just get over here. Yep, my vegetables are cooking down. Now I'm gonna put all of this jerk seasoning in. And then I'll put the rest of my my herbs in. So I'm gonna hit it with the jerk seasoning, just like that, the veggies. Yeah, just like that. Now, wow, now we're cooking with gas.
I'll listen, but I'm beyond that. I don't feel like having body this week.
Oh, you know what? No, yeah.
No, you family for real.
You are so funny. You are so funny. You are too funny. You're hilarious. Okay, see, you the one that bring the drama. I'm mild. What are you talking about? I'm gonna do a pinch of my Italian herbs, and I'm gonna do a pinch of my basil, and a pinch is between your index finger and your thumb. So a big pinch of that, and a big pinch of this in there. Let me get this out the way.
Lord, we gotta watch you.
Get the garlic out the way. And now I'm gonna grab some of this chicken broth, just a little. Okay.
I hear you.
You gotta read it. We don't know what she's saying. You know what she's saying.
Say, Rock.
I'm reading it. He said, excuse me, Colonel Clutch. I never bring drama. I just add fuel.
Yeah, you sure do. Well, you just like a can of gasoline. What are you talking about? You a can of gasoline in these here boring parts.
Oh my
Somebody
God.
asked, what do you serve with this dish?
I'm making something called Rasta pasta. Rasta pasta can be a dish in its own with some chicken in it or shrimp or whatever you want.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm making it as a side because I have this lovely jerk chicken I'm making. So I'm making it as a side. And I'm gonna put just a little pat of butter in here. Now you know I'm adding all these extra things because they don't normally go through all this. But I'm gonna do a little pat of butter. Get that off on the side. And that's all the butter I'm gonna do. And what I'm doing is making up a nice little sauce. And I'm gonna toss the pasta in it. So you gotta make sure that this sauce is seasoned well. So what Myron did, what I found about the recipe is almost like making kind of like an Alfredo sauce, but not all the way, that is highly seasoned with Caribbean spice. That is what it is. That's my analogy, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so let me just turn it around. You can also serve this with peas and rice. Hey, eat it with some French fries if you want to. It's up to you.
Uh-oh. What the Lord saying?
Rasta pasta is basically pasta down here.
Okay, I'm taking a handful of these onions.
You hear me?
Yes, she said what?
She said Rasta pasta is basically pasta lion. I think that's how you say it down here. It's hard to describe, but similar to what they have in the islands.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
In the islands is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, pasta
Okay.
lion. I guess it's very similar.
Okay, I have to look that one up, Lone. See, you educate me every time you up in here. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up Queen.
Pasta liar?
Okay.
Look that up right now. Pasta liar.
Okay, so let me turn this down. I'm gonna take it down to a low.
Pasta liar.
I'm gonna put some of this chicken broth in here, probably about a quarter cup to a cup of chicken broth.
Pasta liar is a Cajun dish that combines the flavor of jambalaya.
Okay, gotcha.
Pasta.
Okay, and when I told you, when I put liquid and stuff or fluid and stuff, then of course I got to season it a little more. So I'm gonna do that with some Casey's Blessing. Okay, and I'm gonna get my cream. As this starts to boiling again, I'm gonna take it back up to 3. Just let it come to a little boil, and then I'll put my cream in and my Parmesan cheese. Let me hit it with just a little taste of the Splenda, just a little bit, just like that. And I'm gonna hit it with a little salt because I know she's gonna tell me that already. Just like that. You see how little I got? It's so little to don't even matter. But it's a psychological thing, I tell y'all. Okay. You put it in there. Okay. And right now, I'm just letting my onions just kind of sweat on here. Because I like the onions on here. They don't do this, but I like it. So I put it on there.
What's that, baby?
Some of those chopped onions on the chicken. I like that. Okay. Let me just wipe this off. Wait for this to come and bring this up. Okay. All right. So back to what I was saying. So you can have your own little coffee club, and you don't have to make a big deal of it. And maybe, if you're really nice to me, maybe I will have. Let me just dress this. Okay. There you go. All right. If you're nice to me, maybe I will have a Sundown Coffee Club Zoom. How about that?
Uh-oh.
Okay, once a month. Okay, what you saying about the studies? Okay, social studies test about the islands, as in the Caribbean. How many of those islands are part of North America? No cheating. You know they're going.
You know, I don't know.
You know that.
I don't know.
Okay, how many countries are in North America? Y'all, you know nobody know no geography here.
Don't be hitting us with that geological stuff.
You know what?
How many countries are in?
How do we know you're not cheating, Long? How about that? I know she's not cheating because I know she knows. They're over there feverishly looking. They're over there feverishly looking. Okay, I'm going to remain anonymous because I need to talk about this club. So, because I know there are so many coffee lovers out here and so many people that want to connect, and the idea came to me from going, and he's really looking. That you know, I don't go to an office. You know what I'm saying? So those connections right there sometimes is pretty cool. I'm just saying. You got my husband over here doing research in the middle of this show. Long, I'm gonna send him over there to smoke, to do some smoking with you. The smoker, like the smoker and cook, as in cooking. What you say? I had no friends, and the only books were but you got a whole lot of them now. Okay, a whole lot of them. Like everybody, like when I do my analytics, your name is always in it. All the time. So you are like a part of this for real. Whether you like it or not. Okay, so let me check this out. Okay. Yeah, that. Yeah.
Anybody come up with something yet?
She asked one question. It wasn't that hard. How many countries are in North America?
Yeah, it says 23 officially recognized independent countries.
I
Okay.
know we got 23 in the house.
Okay, and of course, beautiful sister is whispering this answer.
Well, I was supposed to tell everybody.
Yeah, you're supposed to tell everybody if you got the answer.
No wonder we welcome you every day. Every day. You win.
Oh, now she's gonna get loud. She win. Okay. Before.
I was supposed to tell everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we should have stuff like that too. That is very educational. How many countries in North America? How many countries in
Okay. Enough. No. This is a brain friendly. This is a brain friendly place.
You would be shocked at how many people said 3.
3? Why?
3 countries?
Maybe they had some of that.
Come over here, beautiful sister, and taste this piece of chicken that fell apart.
What?
Me?
Yes.
Bring that over here.
No, I ain't said nothing about you.
Taste tester. That's one of my beautiful sister jobs. Yay.
Yeah, because that chicken is so tender. That piece right there. Yeah, that's gonna be that's that extra sacrificial piece.
Also, technically,
right
it's only the Americans
that is right, so.
as the Panama Canal, but it's man-made.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Flavors.
No wonder you're a teacher.
No, she just likes to read. She is butterfly in the sky.
You say Canada, USA, and Mexico. What?
Delicious.
Hey, Rock, what am I, live over here?
Okay, you don't get to taste that.
Huh? What am I?
You're learning. When you're in school, you don't get to eat. Let me taste of that one little piece there.
Jeez.
Should I get on a plate? Or
Just give them a little piece off the paper plate. My goodness.
Butterflies in the sky.
No.
Nope. Nope.
They'll fly real high. They're gonna fly real high for that one.
They think that those are the only 3 countries. Wow. Lord, that's that marijuana.
Really?
Only 3 countries in North America. Yeah, that's after marijuana.
Okay, let me take that off of there.
Thank you.
Let's put some food in his mouth. Okay, ooh, just trying to dry this off because I'm going to be getting my chicken out in a moment. But I got to put
that's
my...
done, baby.
Yes, I know. So just do this pasta.
Rasta pasta.
It's very cheap.
Okay, so I've reduced down some of this liquid, and I'm going to turn it up to reduce it some more, just a little bit.
Oh man, boy, you got to watch this.
Okay, so can we not smack anyone until we're done?
Oh no, we're smacking them early in the game. I'm all twisted up in the game.
Okay, so we're going to turn this over, just like that.
That's good. That's good. Oh, she said, no, I'm not a teacher. I am a technical and fictional writer and editor. I thought about teaching, but my teaching told me what?
Can someone read, please?
Yeah.
No, I am not a teacher. I'm a fictional writer and editor. I thought about teaching, but my teacher told me he'd beat me if I went through with it. Really?
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I told you I left my glasses at the
Oh,
job.
right. He's trying to read in KT.
I appreciate the effort, though. I was able to see
Yeah. True story.
That's insane.
Wow. I can't believe I ran out of the job, left my glasses. I tell you,
You know, in a hurry, I can understand.
I'm getting out.
You see how fast he wanted to get out of work? He left his glasses there.
And these ones I got, I can barely see. Let's see what's you with something else.
Well, he was just so jaded that he hated it.
And so he made her think about it twice.
Right.
Okay. Hey. Well, never too late, Lone. Because you're a smarty.
That is true. Never too late.
You're a smarty. That's for
Girl,
sure.
how long for this food? That taste.
It's coming.
On the way. On the way.
He was so jaded.
Yeah, that's what I'm for Auntie.
Okay, so we need to keep up with reading.
Yeah.
We all need to keep up with reading.
I can barely see it, but I'm trying.
Not you,
Okay.
because you're impaired.
You don't
Talk
have
about, talk about the people who can see.
Yeah, I got you. Well, to tell the truth, I have a certification to teach English as a second language. You know, I can imagine that.
Oh, you go, girl.
I can see that. You have very vivid writing style.
Okay, so get that in here. Let's get my top back on because I'm gonna turn this off. Yes, it does. Stick that over here.
Oh, and specialization in kindergarten. That is awesome.
I can so see that.
Long. Go ahead.
I can so see that.
Same.
Okay. Here, I'm just letting some of the liquid reduce inside this pasta because it needs to have a nice stick to it consistency so I can get on that pasta. But in the meantime, For the naysayer, if you are here, whoever you were, I didn't really remember your name. Okay.
Look at that chicken, man.
Okay, I'm gonna let you get a nice big gander of the chicken. Does anyone think this is not real? Let me know. Let me do it straight because now I'm gonna have to do a short.
She said
Okay.
she did it during COVID.
Let me do a short. Wait a minute, I can't make it sit straight.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so.
yeah.
There you go. What do you think?
How you like
Okay,
it now?
is it real or is it Memorex?
Oh, that's real.
Okay, so we get it over here and we grab our pasta.
Rasta pasta.
Yes.
Jambalaya.
We get that over here. So I'm gonna do a quarter cup of the heavy cream and see what happens.
Oh, so she just elaborated a little bit more. She went into specialization with kindergarten so she could teach little ones how to read. The problem is the market is saturated and
Yeah.
you can't charge too much.
Right.
She did it during COVID.
Okay.
Oh, that is so true.
Okay, let me
I don't know
She
what's
said it
going
looks
on with
like
the
food I didn't have
education
to make, so
system.
get
It
my
is
belly.
all
She
messed
said
up.
what?
It looks like food I didn't have to make, so get my belly. It'd be even better if you did, though.
Yeah, for real.
You
Yeah.
put your spin
Yeah,
on
can
it,
you
too.
get this open because I can't.
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I'm just letting this boil. I just put in a cup of heavy whipping cream. Okay, let me get this and sit down because I'm gonna have to do some stirring, y'all. I'm gonna have to do some stirring, Lucy.
Lucy, did you make this spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Looks
And
like
so now I'm gonna
food
put a half a
I
cup
have to
of some fresh Parmesan cheese in here.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna sprinkle just like that,
Uh-oh.
okay? And it's getting angry.
Whoa, Walter Lotus from the area. My first degree.
Let me give you some more.
Yeah, I got it. My first
Okay, let's
degree.
take it down. I'm stirring it. Keep talking. I'm just giving the blow by blow.
Okay, just reading the last comment. My first degree could get me a job in DC, but I'm too old for that BS.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Okay, I'm adding some more of this cheese.
The Cuban spaghetti is ready.
Hey, Louise, did you cook this spaghetti?
You get cornier by the year.
Oh, bud.
For real. It's okay.
Humbug.
Yeah. Okay, let me get,
What else you got?
I'm going to get this because I have stuff all over the place.
Wow,
So I'm
been
just
all over political
thinking
science
it
and
up.
international relations. Girl, you all over the place. Wow.
Okay, so let me just wipe this off. I'm gonna hit it one more time with a little bit of blessing. I want this to thicken up because we don't want soupy. Okay. And once I put the pasta in, it's gonna be perfect. I'm just trying to let it cook a little bit out because I don't know how much pasta I'm gonna be able to fit in this pan. That's the thing.
It smells delightful.
You should be able to put all that in there, baby.
I don't know because it's kind of small.
Yeah, I don't want to overflow it.
Yeah.
You need to be able to stir it freely.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna get this in here. I'm gonna put this in here and finish cooking some of this. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit in at a time, this penne pasta. I'm gonna do half and see what happens. I may be able to get it all in. Okay, so you just wanna toss it into the sauce, and then you just cook it into your sauce. And hopefully it'll thicken up. And you know me, if it ain't thick, I'll do what? What I do, make a slurry in a quick, fast, and a hurry. Okay? But I don't think I'm gonna have to do that. Let me just turn it up. Like I said, I don't want to put too much in here. And then I want all of this pasta to get kissed. Okay, so I'll put a little bit more. I think that's about all we can stand. You can't stand no more. You don't want the pasta to be bland. You want the pasta to have the lovely sauce, just bathing in the sauce, bathing in the sauce. Okay, and so that's what you want to do. And there you'll have it. Now you can decide to take this as hot as you want. You can put more of the jerk seasoning in it. It's very, very advisable, like I said, to just season this well, because then if you don't season it well, then you just got a whole bunch of bland pasta. Be totally bland Parmesan pasta. Now, I would take it to another level. I put some bacon in it, but I'm not gonna do that.
That would be beautiful.
Because y'all like, we put bacon in it, but we like the taste of it.
We dig the pig.
We dig the pig. Okay, so.
Oh, one more thing. Mom said I'm one of those live life people. I didn't have to have what you were going to do when you grew up plan, like at the kitchen.
You just kind of live life.
You just kind of live.
Okay, I put a little bit of more Parmesan cheese on here. Just like that. Okay. Plus, you have never too much. And you see I'm doing this open face because if you close it, then you're going to get a little bit more condensation. And it'll weaken the thickness of your sauce. So as I'm stirring, it is covering it all. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of paprika just to give it a little darker color, a little bit smokiness. And yeah, wipe that off. Just like this. Get that over here, out the way, so we can get ready to plate this puppy up.
Alrighty. Beautiful.
Yes, we can. But y'all think about that coffee club, and I'm gonna refrain from doing something another room of the house for now. You need to know.
Until the right time.
Now, the final thing is you want to take these chives and you want to hit it over there. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Get you some nice chives. Put it on. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. Just like that. Okay.
Mom said, plans are too much pressure on kids. Just make sure they all get A's so they can decide after school. I mean, that's.
There you go. Exactly.
Only got options.
You have a lot of years to be stressed out in this life. You're right. Why start young? You got a lot of years to be stressed out in this life. Once you grow up, it's forever. And that's a fact. If only we knew this stuff when we were young and wanting to grow up faster.
Not realizing you have so much more of your life where you're an adult than you were as a kid.
Exactly.
Gone, it's gone forever.
Exactly. So, yeah. Okay, so let me just stir again. See, it's got nice and thick. You can come taste it if you want, beautiful assistant. And just like that, it has thickened up. Just like that.
That was pretty.
And it's pretty cute. Let me turn it down. Because we don't want it sticking. Because it's nice and thick and lovely. Okay. Yep, and the sauce is just thickening as we speak. All right, so beautiful assistant's going to give it a taste. I'm going to get a little bit of paprika.
I can't give it a taste.
Well, you can have all the tastes you want if you want to be in front of the camera, but you choose not to. So that's, what can I say? Yeah. A little bit of that smoky paprika.
What's your mean?
Okay, enough for you.
Mm-hmm.
Working for you.
Okay, you gotta insinuate the position.
And there, yes, and there you go, Lone. Exactly.
I was rolling with you.
See, there you go. Okay. All right. We're about to place this puppy up.
Yeah.
We're gonna plate this right on up. We're gonna plate this right on up.
All right, let me get you some pork.
Okay, let me get my big giant fork. Yeah, and I'm going to get a nice spoon. I need a nice spoon for this. Get it up out of here.
Oh, that will be over there.
Yeah, I'm going to use this. I like how this works.
Me too. That's a good
When
one.
I'm spooning things up.
Yep.
Okay, so we got a nice little fork.
No.
Okay, so we got this. It's really cool. And I'll let this keep reducing. That tastes good.
You have a chance to make it right for the next generation, and you gotta accentuate the positive.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
For sure, Long. For sure. So I'm gonna plate this up. A little here, just like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful thing. I'll let you guys see what this Rasta pasta look like, Casey style. Okay. On. I think.
Let me get you the numbers.
Okay. A little bit, and get a little bit of parsley.
There you go.
No coming after me, boy. Mr. KC need his glasses.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just a second.
Yes, ma'am. All day long. Oh.
Okay. You're hungry? You want one or two?
Me?
Yeah.
I start off with one.
Okay. Okay. Let me just keep that going. Let me wipe this off because he messed it up. He messing up my flow, y'all. They need to have two on here, but we'll give him that. Okay. So if you guys can see, this is. I can't seem to hold this right. This is the Rasta pasta, right there. Okay, if you can see. Okay, this is for the grill master. He's starting off small. Don't move it.
You don't want me to move it down?
Nope, I don't want to move it.
Okay.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
Okay, let me get his fork so he can test it. Then I'll fix a real plate. Here you go.
Put your glasses in it.
You're welcome. Okay.
Oh, man.
Corey, how you feeling? You can eat or are you little?
I can eat.
Okay. I'm going to ask him now, Warren, because I fixed too big of a plate the other day. So I ain't trying to. One or two?
Man, this Rasta pasta is the good for.
I'll take
Two?
two.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That Rasta pasta is on point.
It's fantastic, isn't it? Delicious flavors.
Okay.
Oh,
But you know I got to do a special plating for our guests that might still be lurking in the wings. So.
Uh-oh. Lone is on the mic again. I can't see it.
Okay, well, we don't want to force you to see it. Okay, get your fork.
Oh, it's too much, boy.
No, he needs his fork. This is for Corey.
Put a fork right there.
Where?
On the other plate.
Okay. All right. And I'm going to show this because you seem to have an issue with them seeing the color. I just can't seem to hold the plate right. Okay, so as you see, this is the real. Nice and close, okay? You can see the color. You see the Rasta pasta. Check out the thumbnail. There you go.
All right.
Right, read that last little quote from Long.
Okay, give me a sec.
Want to get some of that chicken?
Okay, turn it right away.
Man, that's good, baby.
That is really tasty.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
All right. It says, public service announcement about glasses. If you have any old glasses, please drop them off in Walmart or your local optician. The Lions Club fixes them up and donates them to people in need. Oh, that's so dope.
Oh, that is so nice.
That's good to know. Any input on the food so far? Guy, I know you're experiencing the whole experience.
Oh,
I'm getting a feel for everything right now. The chicken, absolutely delicious. It's a banger. Like it's nice and flavorful. It's just coming right off the bone. You can't get more tender than that.
Very colorful, honey.
And when it comes to the pasta,
Here you go.
Thank you.
I like it that the
Beautiful
sauce
for you.
is like very much like on those noodles. It's not like, well, you know,
Yeah.
it's on there really
The
well.
sauce is definitely being held
It's
in
definitely
place.
clinging to the
It
pasta.
definitely is. Let me just slide over into frame.
Sorry.
Okay, let excuse Corey because he's a man of few words right now.
It is
Now,
good.
first
You
of
can't
all,
stop.
I'm just, my fork is literally just gliding straight through this chicken here. It takes no effort at all to pull it apart with just a fork.
Done on top of the stove.
And it's absolutely delicious. Every bit of seasoning that you added to this is still on this chicken. It hasn't been lost in translation at any point of you cooking this food. It made it from beginning to end, thoroughly seasoned, and everything. It just almost tastes like a really rich, delicious sauce. It's like tangy, sweet. That zestiness, like it's not overly spicy or anything, but you can taste all of those different unique seasonings that you added, and they just come together perfectly.
And you can turn up the heat if you like.
Yeah, you can.
Now that's just the chicken. Now coupled with the Rasta pasta here, it's a delicious combination here.
And you can, when you make Rasta pasta, you can put like rotisserie chicken in there. You can add other things and make it just a one-pot meal. But I decided to make it a side because we have this lovely chicken here.
Fantastic mix.
Corey,
Excellent job.
Okay, so let me give you
putting
mine.
you at task. Ideal for next week, 1950 food and mocktail can be a Shirley Temple with the Corey twist.
Okay. She put him to task. Okay, guys. As you see, I'm going to take a test, a little taste of this. And if you're just coming in, we're taking our taste. We've had our good time. We've had our talky talk. We've been all up in everybody's business. Yes, we have. But the first thing I'm going to taste is this delicious Casey's Rasta pasta. Very good. Very good. I could so see this with some shrimp or something in it. Now I'm going to taste this delicious, real delicious. I'm saying it 5 times. Delicious. Jerk Glazed Chicken. I got to mix that with some of this. That's really good. That right there, that's a winner. Just like beautiful sister said, every flavor kissed. The color, the texture, the flavor, all that. And there's a little spice. It sure is. So, I'm going to take a sip of my Island Pleasure because that just cleans the palate. Y'all need to do this. Make this stuff. Yes, make it. Make it. That's for sure. And I'm going to tell you like this. If this has been a happy time for you, a nice reset, hey, subscribe. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. Don't cost you nothing. It sure don't. But a place in the FlavaHouse, because when you come here, you're home for sure. And we're going to be back here next week. Same back channel, same back time. Let me tell you one more thing. Y'all know what I wish you. I'm going to wish you some love, peace, and what family here? Some great weekend eats. I'm going to see y'all next week. I'm going to eat this. Oh, yeah. Bye-bye, bye-bye, family. Everybody in there. Smooches, thank you for coming. And thank you for being you. I see 9 people. Can I get 9 likes? See y'all next week. Bye-bye.